Hello, my dears. Welcome back to Stray. California's on fire right now. Which is not great for me. But I have not been told to evacuate yet. So, we're waiting to see what happens. Let's play the rest of Stray. Oh my god. Spriggs, thank you for resubscribing. Fred, thank you for resubscribing. Hello, first time chatter. I hope everyone is doing okay. Yippee! Yeah, I had quite the scare earlier today when my phone went off saying that I had to evacuate. And then like 10 minutes later they were like, Meow, never mind. Sorry, that was a mistake. We didn't mean to. So I'm not supposed to leave yet. But there is still the possibility. We will see. Literally can't do anything but wait right now. Hey, man. Oh, B12 does not feel like talking right now. It's not very helpful, B12. Now I can't translate any of this shit. What's up? Sorry, I needed that Achievo. I get little paw prints everywhere. Oh, Octo had to leave? Oh, that sucks. Yeah, luckily I do have a friend that lives about an hour, 2 hours out who has offered to let me stay with them, with the kitties. So, if need be, I do have a plan. I know where I'm going. No, Jello lives in Canada. That would be quite a long way to drive. I must have had parents, friends. What happened to everyone? They're dead, dude. Have you noticed? It's all robots. I wanted to open the city, but is there even anyone left to save? I mean, there's robots. Do you think the robots are worth saving? If so, yes. El gato. This game is very pretty, but it sure does make my computer go. I can't go up this ladder because it's too straight. Not allowed to talk to anybody. Your upload of this was perfect to sleep to a night ago. I'm glad. Have a nice sleep. Yeah, we're doing okay. Right now, we are not in even an evacuation warning area, let alone a mandatory evacuation area. So I just need to stay put. It's fine. Some people are leaving preemptively, like just to be safe, but Ku goes insane when you put him in a cat carrier. It really stresses him out. So I'm not going to leave until I have to. I don't want to put him through that. Thank you for resubscribing, Ralph Bat. I appreciate it. Check out this city, huh? Yeah, if it was just me and Moxie, honestly, I probably would have dipped and gone to my friend's house. But Ku, he doesn't do well with going anywhere, or the carrier, or cars, unfamiliar environments. I'd be worried about causing him some actual distress if I just took him somewhere for, you know, when it's not necessary. So we're gonna wait it out. He doesn't just meow if you put him in the car. He shits himself and pisses himself. He just has a bad time. Tango Wolf, thank you so much for resubscribing. Hello, Square. How you doing? Oh, I'm back over here. Yeah, he always be shitting and pissing. He's a shitting and pissing kind of kitten. Christmas lights? No, those are tubes. Okay, never mind. I got excited for a second. Yeah? Oh, it's the Balthazar. We've been looking for this guy. Do you know if it's like a trauma response? Probably. I adopted Ku. He was found in an abandoned house. And there's a lot of stuff that freaks him out. So I think whoever his first set of owners were, they just weren't very good. Square, thank you for that gifted. Very nice of you. Oh, we gotta go find Clementine. Okay. Every new robot we find is like, I don't fucking know. Go find the other robot. To reach Midtown, climb up our little village. It should be easy for a dexterous one like you. If you manage to reach the outside, you will be the very first. I'd wish you good luck, but you don't need it. I believe in you. Why? I'm just a cat. Why do you believe in me? I'm human, probably the last in the world. Now look what's left of me. Are you human? If you're inside a robot and it's just your consciousness, are you human? Let's go to Midtown, dude. Are you human or are you dancer? That's what I want to know. This food is actually horrible, but it's the only thing around. I'll have to unscrew my front casing if I keep eating this trash. Hey, man. People call me the Tin Chef. I specialize in upcycling leftovers. Today's special, ramen J45 with my secret ingredient. Sounds disgusting. All right. Let's go. Square, thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. I felt bad because I was like, oh man, we're going to get straight done in 2 days. I'm going to stream 2 days in a row. It's going to be great. And then literally my power went out for like most of Tuesday. And I was like, well, never mind, I guess, because of the wind, which caused the fire. So even though I'm not in the path of the fire, I am in the path of the wind. And then yesterday I was like waiting to see if we would have any more power surges, and we didn't. So I was like, okay, I will stream the next day on Thursday as long as we continue to not have power surges. And we continue to not have power surges, so here I am. Oh yeah, I've been seeing the videos. Trust me. I am very keeping myself very up to date on what's going on. I have the fire map open. I have a special app that I was just here. I shouldn't have used that little thing to come back down. Now I'm here. What did I That's the bottom. I was just upstairs. Remember? Oh, shit. So many memories, dude. Right. We have to go up this way. And then once I'm up here, where do you want me to go next, if not in the bucket? Up? I don't think I'm on track for 100%, but who knows? Some of the memories seem to be slightly out of order, so some of them being missing in the little memory thing doesn't actually mean anything. Got some plants. Tap, 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 tap. Hup. Hup. Mm-hmm. I almost missed that one, though. There was no little glowy glow, so I almost missed it. Meh. Meh. Oh, isn't it lovely? We love to be in the wet zone. I don't think I have an item for that. Let's go look. Let's go explore. Tap, tap, tap. Train. I love abandoned trains. This is a subway station. Yeah. I had completely forgotten this kind of transportation existed. You could ride anywhere in the city. People used to take it to go to work. I used to take it too. Every morning after saying goodbye to my family at home. I remember. I was doing this for them, but they're gone now. It was so long ago. Yeah, that hurts. Let's find Clementine. Oh. I was like, is this gonna lead to anything? No. Does the car have a name? I don't think so.
Hello.
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 How you do?
How's your fire escaping going?
Haven't needed to escape yet.
That's good.
That's good. So that demon immunities that you get with, your whole backstory.
That comes with the infernal package, right?
Yeah, you get the full infernal, right?
You got the fire immunity, right? Like, come on, that's like standard with this.
That's totally standard.
I'm just saying you should contact your agent if it didn't come with fire immunity.
It's more about the cats, really.
Yeah, I figured.
The cats do not have fire immunity. I have to get them
Oh.
out. But not yet.
We're a deal.
Not yet. They don't want us leaving just yet, so I will wait and
That's
see what happens.
I saw this like completely dystopian looking image of like the Hollywood side with like the fires.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh geez.
It is in the hills right now, but those of us
Yeah.
who are down in the valley are pretty much fine.
Okay.
Question mark?
Fires
The
go
sign
up.
itself is not on fire.
Yeah,
far as I
no, the
know.
sign itself is not on fire.
Oh, remember. There are so many books here. The Turing Test Legacy, The Ethics of Artificial Intelligence. I recognize some of these. Did I have a library? I remember nothing was quite like the smell of books and the turn of a page. It was a feeling almost like comfort. Okay.
Okay.
MM. Have you seen... Okay, nothing to say about it. That's fine.
I do like that these robots have chosen to wrap themselves up in blankets.
Yeah, they're cozy maxing.
We gave one of them a poncho to help him stop shaking. They literally can feel the heat and cold.
Oh shit.
Oh, let's fucking jam.
Oh, hell yeah.
Vixen, there are rumors spreading from Wolf Maxing that you
Oh,
are,
God.
in fact, buff as fuck. Would you care to comment? I mean, I could be buffer.
You
I'd
could
like to
be
be buffer.
buffer, but like, you are currently buff as fuck.
I've got the tips. I got you.
I'm not ordering food right now because I don't want to make anyone drive in the smoke.
That's very sweet.
So I had a protein cookie for breakfast this morning.
Let's go.
I had several eggs, sausage, bacon, and potatoes on a sandwich.
Oh, we're running.
Oh.
Hey, careful, guy.
Oh, and we're being persecuted by drones. That's not good.
That's not good.
That's not good at all. We don't like being persecuted by drones. Told you 5 times, Yoshi, you can't run around like that. It's dangerous. This is the first time I've seen this kind of robot. You look so fluffy. Oh, it's the girl displayed on this wanted screen, right? Haha, shit. You should ask somebody else.
Oh shit.
Wanted, Clementine, troublemaker, outsider, rebellious. Please report any sightings. For the crime of being rebellious.
Look at you. You're out on the streets. You kicking cans.
Yeah.
Oh, rebel.
My favorite thing to do in this game was just kind of kick the cans around, honestly.
It's really fun.
I'm like, I don't remember why, but I'm like remembering this area vaguely, and I remember I spent way too much time in this like one strip of land kicking around something for some fucking reason.
I mean, what else is one to do?
I was just a little
Yeah,
kitty
just
cat,
be
you know?
a little cat.
I was just getting really into my little kitty cat roleplay. Why is everyone spamming creature
You're
with
getting
this?
creature
This is
in
not.
chat.
It's a cat game. I enjoyed being a cat.
But yeah, can confirm this deer is buff. Buff AF.
Oh, this guy's rhyming. Okay.
Whoa.
That's pretty deep, man.
That was really deep, dude. Holy shit. You got rhymes for days, dude.
Access to lower level is restricted due to organic life hazards. Please keep out of this area. I assume they mean the little head crabs.
Yeah.
That
No
guy's
more
getting
purple.
arrested. That's crazy. Before I intervene, I gotta look at everything.
Oh, you know you gotta look at everything.
Yeah. They should make Gangle as buff as Vixen so she can punch Jax. Did you not see her flexing her little ribbon arms in episode 4? Gangle had the smoke in real life, I'm sure.
Oh yeah. Oh for sure.
Gangle was slinging protein shakes like you didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
Please state your identity. Cooperate or we'll have to transfer you to jail and reboot you. Oh, shit.
Oh fuck, dude.
Please leave me alone. I'm not the one you're looking for. If you're looking for Clementine, I'm sure she's hiding in the residence. The residence.
The resident.
Whoa. Midtown.
Ooh.
You say ooh like you didn't play this game.
I forgot.
I forgore.
I forgot.
I don't have that with video games, but I have that with like movies and TV shows where like I'll watch and like deeply enjoy a show, but like if like just a year passes, I'm like, I forgot it all. I can just do it again.
Nah, I'm the opposite.
Nah, yeah, I'm the opposite too.
Just look at this. Look at this nice ass alley they got here.
This is a nice ass.
Yeah, it's a really nice alley. They got nice. I love neon sign aesthetic.
No flair. Only the little guy that I have with me is a human. The rest of them are just robots.
Yeah, I'm a wolf. I don't remember being a cat. I don't remember that. Well, would I?
I remember at this part of the city, I mostly played this game and you mostly watched me.
Mm.
But some point in this part of the city, I was like, I can't do this shit, and made you play for like 2 hours.
I was a cat. Huh?
If you could wait a few years, we'll open right back up. Awesome. This is giving me FNAF security breach vibes. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
A little bit, yeah. It's the colors for me.
Oh, it was William Afton for me.
What?
Yeah, I mean, obviously
William Afton in this game,
in this game.
famously.
Yeah, obviously.
It was really cool, and the plot twist of this game was that William Afton was the AI in the basement of the Stray complex. And was secretly infecting all the robots with desires to be eaten by the head crabs.
I often wake up in a happy sweat, and I like grab Ori, and I'm like, "Do you remember when at the security breach, it was the fucking best, and it was fucking again,
I like
again."
I wish I could say this wasn't true, but you have in fact like upon wake up, I'm like, hey man, the end of security breach really got me for real, and I'm like, good morning.
Like, that inside area was giving security breach, and this outside area is giving Deus Ex. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
Word.
yeah, definitely. is.
Word. Might
That's
come
what
here.
it's giving. Can I get up there? Maybe? Can I get up here? No. I'll go elsewhere.
I'm so glad that there's so many cubes in Solar Punk.
Who are you, police? Everyone's looking for her.
What
I
are you,
didn't let her in
cops?
if that's what you want to know. What if I show it to you again? What are you, the fucking cops? Cat?
What are you,
Is
fucking
Cat a
cop?
fucking pig?
Deus Ex. Why don't you go out in the day to see the sunlight and have sex with a real person, nerd? I'm asexual. Ableist. Get out of my chat.
Meow.
You want me to mute him
Keen.
for that, boss? Hi, Keen.
Hi.
Okay.
Why are you guys yelling at me to have sex with someone as soon as I come in? That's rude.
Meow. How are you, Keen?
I'm good. I'm doing good. I got home in reasonable time today.
Nice.
Nice.
I've been
Jello's
sitting all
yelling
week.
at me saying that I don't post anything but ribbon on my Tumblr, but that's wrong. I have posted other things. He's like, I haven't even seen any Lupin Sifrin from you, and I was like, that's literally wrong. I have reblogged that.
You're lying.
I'm being fucking slandered in DMs right now.
Yeah, you're being slandered.
Just start linking every post you've ever made of Sif and Loop.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's obviously the only course of action.
Quick chat. You're Sif and your loops.
Hurry.
Your
Or it's
Reese's?
too late.
Anyway, I'm streaming right now, Jello. Stop trying to slander me and distract me while I'm being a cat.
I'm a cat. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know
Yeah.
what you're talking about. Tumblr
Yeah.
reblogs. I'm a little cat
I'm a
right
little
now.
cat.
Meow meow.
Meow meow.
Oh my god. You know, I'm trying to stream right now.
Meow. Chat. If you guys got an Odile, you can send that to me too, but not for like helping prove anything with Vixen. That's just.
You're just asking for Odile.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Are you turning to chat in the moment of fan art reblogs and be like, hey, by the way, guys, do you have
What?
any art of Odile?
Well, I told them to send me the loop and the Sif and the possibly the Isa for Vix. So like
Yeah. Okay.
I want those too, but I also want the Odile.
Mhm. Cool.
You want the Odile. Vixen also wants the Odile.
Oh, deal's good. Man, I've seen so much ribbon stuff lately, mostly because of Vixen, but also because Tumblr's like, oh, you think that's swell? Well, how about this? And it's recommending me a channel or a page or whatever it's called, a blog, where it's full of that stuff, and it's like, man, you know what? I think I get it. Maybe I'm all about this. Maybe Christmas perhaps doesn't come from a store, you know?
That's you know.
It's
That's
good,
what I'm
like for
saying.
real. It is good stuff. It's like, oh man, this is really cute. Actually, I'm normally not one for like ships. Like, it's just not my thing. But it's like, well, I guess there really is an exception for everything.
He keeps pinging me, and I have to keep. No, this was Flare.
Pinging?
Flare.
Do you,
Okay.
my boss lady? Are you not on Do Not Disturb?
I am, but then I see the little number, and I gotta look at it.
Oh, I know how that is.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Isn't there a way to
no,
turn that
I do
off?
the
Maybe
same
not.
thing.
You
Okay.
can't not look at the number. I'm
I
with
get
you.
the Discord where I
He
can't
says-
see it.
He says, okay, 10 ribbons in, you have a Jackson Zubel fan kid thing, which I think you probably reblogged because the art is good. And your tag is, I don't know what this is, isn't ribbon. And then I
Damn.
corrected it and added the ship name after I found out what it was.
Yeah, nah, you're digging your hole deeper.
I
Nah,
did.
this is-
I
this is
added
getting
the
worse.
ship name.
This is getting worse.
Vixen, it's okay. You can like things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, all
Isn't
one of
life
them.
short and scary and sometimes awful, but sometimes pretty good also? Can't you just like a thing?
You got like 4 things you like.
Vixen's
You
a
can have as
Pokemon.
many arts of them as you want.
Vixen's only allowed to like 4 things.
Just
This
like
is-
a Pokemon.
Vixen, I'm sure you're following this channel, but it keeps getting recommended to me, and I'm just going to post the Tumblr in general. And if you're not following it, then there you go.
Make sure
It's
to
all
add,
ribbon!
yeah, make sure to add Vixen so they get the ping when you do.
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
No.
thank-
Stop pinging me.
I will not
We'll
ping.
know. We'll know when Vixen pauses stream.
I'm trying to beat Stray.
Hooray! Yeah.
Hey, that's not a nice thing to do to a cat, okay?
Oh, this is
Yeah,
a
you
big
can't
area.
be beating strays, Vixen. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
You're so problematic.
No. Vixen loves many things, but knowing more than 4 things—that's quite an ask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that
What
we're
do
on
you
like
make me
4
know more than
separate
4 things?
roasts
What are the 4
at once.
things?
Ribbon.
No.
Digimon.
Stars in Time? That's 3.
And Stars in Time. I do know quite a bit about that.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Oh, the Nutcracker, because you go every year.
And the Nutcracker.
There you
I'm a
go.
Nutcracker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's Vixen's 4 singular.
4 whole things.
Rip
4
off.
signature things, yeah.
Digimon, In Stars in Time, and the
The
Nutcracker.
Nutcracker. Not all of Christmas.
The Nutcracker.
Just the
Not
Nutcracker.
the Nutcracker.
Nutcracker.
I really thought we were gonna go for the easy duck, guys.
No, just Nutcracker.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about
The
it.
Nutcracker's got a swag that the other Christmas.
Yeah, the
doesn't.
Nutpack. Yeah. It's the Drosselmeyer swag,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah.
The fucking Drosselin on my Maya right now? Damn.
Dude, you
Speaking
trust
of, just started playing Digimon Survive. Any advice? Nope, I never beat it. Sorry.
Survive, maybe?
My advice, pick up
Win.
Digimon World 2.
Hey.
Hey. Fucking got him.
My advice: pick up Digimon World Dusk or Dawn. They're fucking awesome.
Those are good. I do like those too.
They're so good.
I've been
But
wanting
the
to
second
play
one's my favorite.
The second one's good.
the Digimon games. Honestly, they look like really fun. Some of them.
Fucking rock.
Some of them are. Some of them are bad.
Okay.
They're all different. Is the thing. Like it's not like, oh, I'll play the first one and then the second one will be like the first one. No, they're all different.
4 is good, okay? 4 is
No,
good.
it's not. 4 is the worst fucking one. Don't lie to them like that.
I have no idea.
That was great.
What?
Uh,
All right. I mean, like, honestly, I trust Vixen more than you.
Yeah,
But
no,
like,
it
go ahead and tell me
no.
why.
Compared to the ones that like were otherwise recommending with like 2 and like Dawn and Dusk, it doesn't even. It's like not even a little bit.
You changed your guy and now I gotta scale you. Okay, there you go.
Can't
Oh,
not the deer anymore. You gotta come sit in the peanut gallery with us.
Yeah, you guys don't have bottom halves. I have to put you on the bottom.
Yeah,
I
hold on.
moved bottom
I'm showing off. I'm putting this
We
in
got
on-stream
jeans.
share, but I'm showing off. I know Mythanori have seen it, Vixen. You haven't seen my stream setup yet, so I'll switch back in a second. I'm just finagling some finagling. There we go.
Makes sense.
Hold on, I'll have feet in just a sec. There, for later viewing. Okay, now I have feet.
My super cool artist
put you
friend is
back.
finally free from the confounds of work. Pretty soon. So I'm gonna try.
Confounds.
Same. It's fine. Anyway, so I'm gonna try and get little Christmas guys so we can have feet.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
3 security cameras. Get them off our back. Okay, fine. Why are you asking a fucking cat to do this for you?
Oh no.
So it's
The beast has
36 to
arrived.
1. Is the
There is
ratio.
other stuff, but there is other stuff.
Well, you did, in that one, you were like, I did tag it. You actually tagged it incorrectly. You spelled it wrong, so I wouldn't have been able to find it. even if I knew the shit.
Shit. I thought.
It's okay, Vixen.
But there is other stuff.
Mm,
Keep going.
are you sure you want me to do that?
Yeah, it's
Going.
fine.
All right, I'll
No way.
reopen your Tumblr page and scroll back down.
No, I'm betting against. I'm with Jello. There's no way.
I don't know why you'd bet any other way.
One strong bet here. Vixen no 4 thing. Pokemon.
Listen, I'm not making fun of Vixen for being a ribbon shipper. I'm poking fun at Vixen because you were like, there's other stuff on there, and like, not really.
It's technically true, which is the best
It's
kind of.
technically true. I speak in technical truths.
Mhm. If this was
Your
put before
Honor.
a court of law, then it would work.
Any fair number we could say for like posts to scroll, I think would be absolutely damning. 1, 5, 10.
So, for the record, I'm also not even. I'm being nice. I'm not counting the ribbon asks. I'm just counting artwork I'm scrolling past. It's way worse than.
Look, sometimes you get a hyperfixation, and that gets you by.
That's
next
fine.
thing.
I'm just saying, don't lie about it.
No,
Yeah,
if you keep going, you'll find Gangle and Zooble.
Let's go.
That one
Mhm.
image of the two miners, and one turns around in the hole, and the other one is 1 inch from diamonds.
Most people who look on my blog, they stop before they find the not ribbon.
I mean, if you count Christmas-themed Amazing Digital Circus reblogs as not ribbon, then yeah. And you've also tagged 2 massive image sets of every single character as the Zooble ship with
The
with
Zooble
Gangle,
ship.
even though every character talks to Gangle.
Hey, you guys want to play a game?
Oh God, what?
We're playing Stray.
You guys
No, go
want to
ahead.
do a prediction
Yes.
for how many posts we scroll through Vixen's Tumblr before we reach something that's not
Not definably
let's say Gangle focused.
Gangle focused.
No, I'm working.
I mean, it's not far. I scroll down, and there's like
This is
not a
tough. This is
ribbon.
feasible.
So
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
pretty.
We're not looking for not ribbon. What she
We're
said
not.
is there's other ships.
Oh shit! I thought you said
Oh,
And there
okay.
are! There are
other
others.
ships. Oh well.
I found 2 other ship images, and one of them was generous, and the other was just, let me use your words. Hang on.
I thought it was shit. My bad. Yeah, there's not a lot else I'm not finding. You're right.
Amazing Digital Circus, tag fan kids, tag cute fan kid, tag I don't know what this ship is called, Sargi. A Strabbit maybe? Incorrect. I think, question mark, Amazing Digital Circus. And I even went, you didn't tag it, and you went, I went back and tagged it. I added the ship name, man, and like, so I just had to like throw the receipt in your face.
I guess I spelled Abstrabbit wrong. Sorry.
I think you spelled it right on one post and wrong on another, because I was like Astra. What is it? I assume it's Abstrabbit, right? Like abstract.
Yeah.
Yeah. You spelled it Astrabbit, like
Oh.
stars. And I was like, why would her half for Zooble or their half be like star based? That doesn't make any sense.
It's Abstrabbit.
So you said you were also in this stream. You said you were maybe gonna hire Piff to make a video. Did you want it to be all the times Jello is right on your stream? But did you though?
No, I don't want that. An atomic battery.
Wow.
He's the robot with a bomber jacket and a gold chain. Take this message to him. Okay.
Bro, this just says note.
It's just a sticky note that says sticky note on it.
This is a sticky note. I think you're supposed to write something else, dude.
I'm editing the lyric video for the Giovanni Lullaby, which is going up Saturday.
Yeah.
Giovanni.
Way to go.
It should come out way earlier.
Well, you get stuff done, picking things up, dropping things off.
You get stuff done, then have some fun.
I've reblogged Checkmates. And I've reblogged Button Blossom.
I'm just saying.
And I've reblogged Sifloop.
It's like 40-1.
Well, yeah, because I like Ribbon.
Just
That's the
don't-
one I like.
How dare you like
advertise.
things?
don't advertise that it's other things than ribbon. That's not what people are there for. Just trying to help. I'm your manager. I'm trying to help you out.
I'm just being truthful.
Just
Even-
looking out for you.
Even if it's not a large percentage, it is truthful that there's other things.
Yes, I suppose that is truthful in the way that you could say, like, a fraction of your posts are not ribbon
Yeah.
without defining the fraction.
Yeah.
And in the way that people sometimes just go, wow, to say something very neutrally without. Vixen, why do you always have to make me your villain? Why do I always have to do this?
It's your choice. You don't have to be a villain. You could be nice to me.
Uh-huh, okay.
You could be.
You want me to lie to the people?
Where the hell is this third security camera?
I think there's one on each floor.
No, 2 of them were on this floor.
Oh, I don't remember.
Thanks.
I played this like 4 years ago.
I only play the most up-to-date new games. This game must be new.
It feels like it didn't come out that long ago.
Not that
I
long
think
ago.
it's not
Well,
that
must
long,
have
but I
been.
think Jello's right. It was like right around the start, maybe a year into the pandemic-ish. So that's like around 4 years ago.
2022 July. So
Yeah.
almost it'll be 3 this year.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. I until Jello said something, I would have been like, this was like a year ago, probably.
You know, I
It's not that
assumed
old.
that, and I was like, every time I think something was a year ago, it was 3 years ago minimum. So
yeah.
Time has become a concept
start
that
thinking
I
like that.
no longer have
No,
like any
I-
handle on since the pandemic happened. People, I'm like, yeah, it was a year ago, and they're like, no, that was 5, and I'm just like, oh,
hey, did you
Cool.
two get a real microphone?
yes. We've had it for like 2 or
A
3
while,
months
yeah.
now. It's just
like 2 or 3
sometimes
years.
2 or 3 years, you know. Frankly, we Vixen sent us their old one.
Victor said this is their old one. It's really, really sweet and very nice of them. And now we sound good.
Now we sound good. We're actually in our room. Sometimes we're in our basement for like 4 hours, and then we're just
there's-
back on the phone anyway.
Sometimes we're in a room. Sometimes we're outside in hurricane force winds. We like to mix it up here at Wolf Maxing.
Sometimes
Dot
you're in a
Vixen.
hotel room with me.
Sometimes we're in a
Yeah.
hotel. That's like the
Oh,
one
you've been
place
up in
we
a
went this
hotel room?
year.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we went
yeah.
to a hotel room so that I wouldn't catch my mom's flu.
We can't host people at our house, so normally we go to Vixen's, but because there was flu in the house, we were like, fuck it, and we just got like a cheap hotel room for like a half a day.
Yeah, it was really nice. It was nice to get to like be able to like walk around a space and like really feel like, you know, like
I am not gonna lie to you, Jello. I did not know who you were before I started hanging out here because I just don't have an online presence. So
Good.
I watched your videos for the first time with Vixen.
we did hang
I
out and
wa-
watch your videos.
I watched Dogs in Love, and I gotta tell you, Dogs in Love is pretty fire.
We watched like a lot of Jello videos. It was really fun. We really liked them.
That's good. I don't know. Anytime people are like, I watched your video, I'm like, oh, don't do that.
Oh, jeez.
I wanted to hear my best friend, so I put you on the TV.
It was fun. We
was
were
good.
we were having really like honestly,
It was very chill.
it was like
We were high as fuck.
so.
We were.
God.
Oh my god! I was Jello. I'm sitting on my own stream, and people come over and they're like, "Heard you guys got high from Jello," and I was like, "Excuse me."
No.
What?
Minutes after New Year's.
Here's people are over and like, "Yeah, we hear you guys got high with Vixen."
Oh,
And
Lord,
I'm
well, now-
Sorry, I didn't.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys.
Obviously, we're gonna tell you guys
Speaking
the
as an
truth.
ex-loser, I didn't think everyone was a fucking loser.
It was just like so, they like came to us and they're like, "You guys didn't tell us when you were hanging out with Vixen did edibles,"
You
and I was
guys-
like, Listen, I actually do not care what people know about me. Like, I've openly told people about Chip Chip Dip and weird roleplay and
That's
other
true.
things.
True.
And
Chip
I'm
Chip
always
Dip.
like, yeah, like, you know. But I'm always like, oh, I don't know if Vixen wants me to be like, hey guys, just did a bunch of fucking edibles with Vixen over the weekend while watching Jello drink fucking lemonade. You know?
I was like,
Like,
you
fuck.
guys are in like New York or somewhere where I
Yeah,
assume
yeah.
weed is legal because it's
It
New
is very
England.
Yeah, that's legal.
It's
And
so
Vixen's
legal.
in California
allowed.
where weed is legal. So I was just like, who gives a shit?
Yeah, you're 100% right. It was really funny.
Jesus Christ, that music's so
Fucking
loud.
silly music.
Yeah, I need to turn that off.
But yeah, it's
Thank you, Fred.
so fucking funny.
For the gifted sub.
I really like your descriptions of lemonade. I feel like that's a weird thing to tell a dude. But I really liked when you described lemonade as like laundry hung out like on a certain weather. It really spoke to my soul.
Yeah,
Something about the
I
way
get
you
it.
just said that was like so exactly like on a couch at a small party, like 7 or 8 friend hangout. The way you said that was the exact way of like, does anyone else think it's hot when a dude does this weird thing? But like the way,
Man.
does anyone, is it cool to describe lemonade as gasoline? Is it?
Is it?
It was like legitimately funny that you say this because again,
It is
like,
really
2
funny you
days
say
ago,
this. 2 days
somebody I
ago.
forget who was being like, you know, when we watch Jello stream, it's like a cool like improv show. When we watch Vixens, it's almost like a chill like behind the scenes look, and then we come to you guys, and it's like sitting in your weird friend's basement on a couch.
Yeah,
just
how
fucking
with a
saying
friend.
words.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah.
vibe.
Like I'm glad we give basement couch vibes.
Yeah, it's a good vibe.
Yeah, and I'm happy people see mine as performances because I definitely do big actual this is a performance streams, and then the whatever we still call them like golf stream energy, even though we haven't played golf in like a year and a half, 2 years now, but there's a specific vibe.
Golf vibe, you know.
All vibe. I get it. I think I know what they mean, honestly. Man, that music keeps being so, like, disorientating. What is the Eric Foreman? Who the fuck is Eric Foreman?
You know,
Sounds
the
like
guy?
Eric Foreman sounds like a guy who's gonna like get me money when I get in a car crash.
Yeah, like call Eric Foreman today.
Yep.
Isn't that the
Foreman and
70s
Foreman and
show
Sons.
protagonist?
Oh, let me go look.
I don't know.
Eric Foreman.
Isn't
Guys,
that
I
his
didn't-
name?
He's a TV character from House?
Yeah, Foreman.
Oh,
What's
yeah,
I've seen
good
him.
old Foreman.
What's
I've
the
never
okay?
seen any
That's
of
70s show. Am I crazy? Yeah,
It's
Eric Foreman.
Eric.
That's his name.
Oh wow. Oh shit.
Okay. Interesting.
This is
Yeah, I mean it's not a unreasonable name.
Your boyfriend's
It's not
name
a
is
reasonable
House?
name. I just don't know any names. I like didn't know the Titanic was real until like 2 weeks ago.
that's still.
That was
That's
the
pretty. That's
worst
pretty
story.
wild. I heard that. I did a double take when I first heard that. I was like, "What?"
We have a new one actually.
We do?
Yeah, we had one right before we did stream the other day, like 2 days ago. Ori and I are thinking about streaming Halo. We're gonna do the co-op campaign. And I brought up the Halo on the Steam page, and Ori like looked at it and squinted and was like, "Why does it look like red versus blue?"
That's pretty funny. That's not nearly as bad as the Titan.
It's not nearly as bad as
I
the
described. We were describing you somewhere. I don't know if it was on a stream or not, but like
Valid.
Vixen brought up some crazy, some of that Ori shit, TM, and
Yeah, some of that Ori shit, TM.
and
got
I
it.
was like, you know, Ori truly has. You have every card possible stacked against you in
I
terms
do.
of like the like homeschool kid energy weirdness.
Mhm.
On that homeschool type beat where it's like, because not only chronically ill and hyper isolated for very legitimate reasons, but also like raised by your father to be the most what is pop culture human
Yeah.
being ever created.
Absolutely. It is like I like look back at my father and what he has done to me very fondly. Because I love him and he was other than making me like a fucking meme, a pretty good dad. And I'm very lucky for that. But he did look at me like cuz he didn't do this to the other kids. He named me, everyone knows my biological name is Kira. after fucking anime and was like, I'm gonna fuck you up so bad. I'm just gonna make you so weird, and I'm gonna love it, and we're gonna hang out all the time, and you're gonna be so weird. And I was like, yeah.
You know, there was a I used to be on this forum that doesn't exist anymore when I was like 13, 14, 15. And it was mostly people like that age. But there was this one guy named like, his name was like Zeldan Tales, like Zelda. We called him like Zeldant, and he was like a dad. He was like a new father and like an old school nerd and like a jerk about it. And I sometimes think of him whenever people bring up the new release of the Final Fantasy VII remake, because I believe he has 3 kids.
Okay.
And he named his first son Link and his first daughter
God.
Ariel, which I think is fine because those are like,
Yeah.
I have known someone named Link, and while that name has been eaten by Legend of Zelda, it is an actual name.
Yeah.
And he named his second daughter Eris from Final Fantasy.
I was
And
gonna say,
like,
I really
man,
hope not.
can you imagine being like an old school turn of the millennium loser otaku who's like, I'm gonna name my child this, and then having the canonical retranslation go like, actually that's not even right.
Not correct. Nope,
Oh.
bad.
No, Flair.
What's the one that dies? Why would you do that?
Because she's the hot one.
I
I don't
mean,
know.
Awful.
I mean, I guess they're all supposed to be relatively attractive. But I don't know.
Like
I feel like I still wouldn't name my kid. I wouldn't be like, I'm gonna name you after the hot one.
Link, I'll only blink once at. That's like whatever. Like
I mean, there's good mythical morning Link. That's the only other Link I can think
That's
of.
true.
that,
I
like,
think
knows
Link
a
and
first name.
Ariel is cute, honestly.
yeah, those are adorable. Yeah.
Because they're both good names. God, there was this, I think it was a Reddit post, like temperature checking something, and it had been reposted to Tumblr, where someone on Reddit was like, hey guys, my husband and I have been getting bullied a lot, so I won't say what the names are because I don't want people Googling us or whatever, or finding my kids, but we named our kids, we have maybe twins, maybe just 2 kids. It was like, we named our kids after a pair of fictional characters who we really like and they're very important to us. And now there's kind of a resurgence of these characters in pop culture quite a few years after our kids were born, and we're learning that like a lot of people ship them. So we're like a little uncomfy,
Oh no.
and they keep it really vague, but they say just enough that the top comment is, please tell me you did not name your children the 2 main character names from fucking Good Omens. And it's Crowley and Azafriel or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
And
Jesus.
and they were like,
Oh.
like, we did. Is it
honey.
a problem? And they're like, dude, it's not a. They're so romantically written. That's really weird.
It is. They're boyfriends. Those are boyfriends.
Also, Crowley is a hell of a name. It's like
Yeah.
at least a little
Name.
cool because I would love to be named Crow. Like, what a fun,
Yeah,
stupid
that's
OC
cool.
name. Aziraphil, you're fucked.
You're fucked.
No,
You're
fuck,
fucked. You're
dude.
fucked.
I think the worst like name encounter I ever had was I was at like some bakery one day and I was just waiting in line to get my goods, and this lady had like a cute little baby carriage who was right behind me, had her little baby in it. I was like, oh, adorable baby, what's your baby's name? And she was like, my baby's name is the fairy from
Oh, no.
Homestuck.
Oh,
was like,
yeah.
I need to get out of here. I need to get out of here. I was like, oh, that's such a unique
This is my son
name.
Jasper Sprite.
This is my child Dave Pettisprite.
Oh yeah. My child dad.
Rough.
Rough.
That's also like, all right, no, okay, whatever.
This is my child Andrew Hussey from Homestuck.
My kid Andrew Hussey last name from Homestuck. I do know some people who changed their name to Homestuck names. Like I knew a Kanaya, I knew a Vriska, and I knew
Were
a
they
Terezi.
queer?
Yeah.
Okay, then like,
They better be.
They better be.
You know, like if you're queer, then you're already like, especially around Homestuck coming time. That
Yeah.
like Homestuck coming time.
It was Homestuck coming time.
Lock shotgun. I don't know. Like if you're picking a name and you're an adult, like it's your own choice, and
Exactly.
Yeah,
I'm still gonna make fun of you for picking a Homestuck name. But like also that's kind of just the culture of being like
Yeah.
Tumblr queer is you will pick a name. But
Yeah.
like naming your kid after a Homestuck troll
That's
is
like you
real
condemned them.
embarrassing.
It's so next level.
I
It's so
didn't
beyond.
personally know, but I had a friend who swore to me they met like a kid. They were like doing what's it called? They were like volunteering at like a theater camp. So they were like watching all the kids there, and one of the kids was like 4 years old and dead ass named Carcat. And they're like, I met Carcat today, and I was like, you did what? And they're like, Carcat, my new 4-year-old child.
Oh yeah.
Don't do that.
Can't
do
be
that.
doing that, gray baby.
Here's
You
the
can do-
thing.
Great baby.
When it comes to names, I think you are doing your child a disservice both if you choose a name that's too bizarre, but also if you choose a name that's too common.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the
you gotta
whole
hit the
point
sweet
of
spot.
names is to be able to distinguish people in a crowd
Yeah.
and, know who I'm talking about when I'm trying to identify them. So it can't be like John all the time.
John.
You're doing your kid a bit of a disservice by choosing a really common name, but also if it's too crazy of a name, it's also a problem.
That's why my child's name is going to be John Egbert, one word. So,
Yeah.
What?
so
not
everyone knows I'm bad.
Yeah.
You're not gonna go for Zeus Smell Poop Lord?
Nope.
Oh my god.
I'm sticking to Andrew Hussey from Homestuck. Full
If
first
you
name.
name our child Andrew Hussey,
From Homestuck.
I'm gonna
Full
be
name.
collecting
From
insurance.
Homestuck full name.
Insurance.
There's a joke I like in the Discworld books where there's a character who's a witch named Magrat, Magrat, and I was like, that's a funny name because it sounds like Margaret, but it's also like grodier, and she's supposed to be a little bit like grody because she's like a wild witch. And she gets married and settles down and is like, my mom meant to name me Margaret, did not know how to spell it, and fucked up on the birth certificate, and I've been mad about it forever. So she's like, I'm gonna name our daughter Margaret. And she's like, goes to the priest and is like, what do you want to name the baby? She goes, Margaret, note the spelling. And then her fucking name becomes Margaret, note spelling. And she's like, no.
No.
I do feel lucky. It's kind of like Vixen said. Like, you want a name that's unique, but not like you've totally fucked over your kid. I do think Kira was a good middle ground. My dad picked. He could have named
Yeah,
me
Kira's-
fucking
That's a winner.
Naruto or some shit. Hey,
Sasuke.
wait, but, like I could have been fucking Sasuke
Could've
or
been Sasuke,
Ichiko or Goku.
There was a pretty
Goku.
famous couple that was always at Anime Boston with their 2 babies, and they would always have them in cosplay in a little wagon, and they were always cosplaying their namesakes, which were Ed and Winry.
Okay.
Oh
cute.
no,
Okay.
those are dating.
I'm like,
I mean,
it's
that's
cute,
weird,
they're
but like those are
siblings.
normal enough
And
names
Weird.
where it's like, aw, cute babies. Ed and Winry are names.
They are names, but
I'll take
those
that over
characters
Vriska.
are not siblings. I
Those
don't
are
know.
No, they're not.
Totally.
It is weird in
No.
that way, but yeah.
I mean,
No,
There's like
that
layers
one-
to the weirdness.
fucking weird. Fucking weird.
I get that one was probably a girl, which is why they wanted to go for Winry. But like,
It's
there were
so
just
weird.
like other pairs you could have done from like
Yeah.
like a good
Ed and
female
Al.
name.
And yeah, right there, right there.
Ed and Al for brothers, obviously easy, but like,
Yeah, but one was a girl, to be
It's
fair.
true.
yeah,
This is
one
true.
was a girl, which is why I'm like, but there's like a lot of good female characters you could have decided in the show.
What was the teacher's
over-
name?
I can't
I'm-
remember.
I'm-
She's
I'm-
pretty-
Izumi. Yeah, there you go, Izumi.
I suppose Izumi's a little more. Maybe they didn't want it to be that.
Listen. Gender neutral names are in. Scar.
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 You could have named them Ed and Scar.
From the Lion King.
Man, you missed out on naming your child Ed and
Scar.
Greed.
My
Ed, Greed,
Flare.
and Hank.
Flare says,
Risa would be fine.
Ooh,
Flair says, Jello, you know your name can be anything you want. You can be Crow if you want to be. I've had so many opportunities to start going by Reggie or Reginald, which is my middle name, instead of Brendan, and I hate my first name. But like every single time, it's like name dysphoria, where even though I don't like my name, I know it's mine. And like anything else I chose to go by, it would make me feel bad. I'd be like, that's wrong. That's not the name.
Word. I felt that, and that's why I ended up with something explicitly close to my
Yeah,
name.
we ended up going with Mithril and Ori for ours because saying Mithril fully out loud almost sounds like Mitchell in like it's not the same word, but like it has some of the same
Yeah.
letters and mouthfeel, so it made Mithril feel
Yeah.
easier about the
And
transition.
he tested it for a while, and I was like, nah, this fucked hard. I'm going down. Name drop. Love Meow.
I don't know where I'm supposed to find this worker's jacket.
I think if I had kids and they were named after like characters, and their names are normal enough, so only people who would know. It would be the two main robots from Mystery Science Theater 3000, which is Crow T, my last name, and Tom Servo, my last name. So you have Crow and Tom, and they'd have to both be boys, I suppose. Maybe a girl could be Crow. I don't know.
I feel like naming a girl Crow is awesome.
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
That's pretty. That fucks pretty hard.
I'm definitely gonna name my kids, Caesar and Brutus, maybe Cain and Abel.
I was gonna say Cain and Abel. You're just gonna gamble on it.
Yeah, just gonna gamble on it.
Like, I want to see what happens. It'll be hilarious. No one tell them the story. No one tell them.
No one tell them. The real funny pick I have that I do genuinely hard consider that is like my nerdy little shit pick is Arthur and Merlin.
Let's go.
You can get away with Arthur. I don't know about Merlin.
I'm gonna get away with it.
No
I'm gonna
way.
get away with it. I'm gonna get away with it. That kid's gonna hate me, and I'm gonna love it.
It's gonna be good. I don't know. Crow is a girl's name.
Crow's a girl name.
That's the old. You said that. That is now my preference for this. Girls should be named Crow.
Every woman.
You're right.
We gotta start this now. Only you at home, the viewers. Hey, name your lady kids Crow. Start doing it now.
Girl's name.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Merlin could be either a girl or.
Merlin is a good girl's name. Shit.
Raven doesn't suffice. No. Crow.
No.
It's
Crow.
lesbianer.
It is.
Plus, Raven is definitely like a more girl name, but like it could be a boy name too.
No,
This
like,
Raven as a boy's name. Oh, we're cooking.
Well,
we're cooking tonight.
It's the difference of like Raven Girl feels like, and this isn't just Teen Titans. It feels like they use spells, but Crow Girl feels like she can hit me with a bat and kill me.
Who is this? Intriguing. Cool.
That's cooler.
Yeah.
Vash and knives. Vash, that's a
Yeah,
normal name,
that'll
but
go great.
knives, that's a weapon.
They even retconned his name in the new anime because everyone was like, "Why the fuck is his name Knives?"
Who would name? Yeah, who in the fuck? It's like Nye
Who
or
named
something,
this
right?
baby? Yeah, now it's Nye.
Which
It's like,
is
who
fine,
named this
yeah.
baby Knives? And then was like, he's evil. Who could have guessed?
It's like I would be too. Yeah, it's like what the
Pretty
fuck?
funny. Millions
Especially since they
lives.
they're just little babies when the humans find them, and they're just like, we're gonna name these little babies Vash and Knives. And it's like, what do you mean? Why'd you do that?
Who decided this? Did you vote? You all deserve to die. Spoilers. Except not really.
Savvy, why aren't you hanging out with us?
There's no room in the call, but I'm gonna be hopping out in a bit and waiting for Mission to be around because we're gonna watch Star Trek. But when I hop in,
okay.
I told him I'd ping him so he could swap in.
You can't save both the butterfly and the spider, Vash. One of them has to die.
Wants to die, Vash.
No.
Joker.
Counter argument: I kick ass and we'll save both.
No, because
invented
if
spider
you
food.
save the butterfly, then the spider starves. But if you save the spider, it's gonna go on to eat other butterflies.
Oh, fucked up.
I mean, that's just like nature. When it comes to people, there's a little
That's
more
the
nuance.
whole thing with Trigun is
Yeah.
that Vash is an idealist who doesn't understand and is
Yeah.
just like, no, I can save everybody, and Knives is like, you can't, and
You
in
literally
fact, I
can't.
will kill them all.
I can't, and I'm voiced by Ty Digimon, so it is weird.
He is when he's a baby. And he's baby Vash is baby Bryce Pappenbrook. He's like a little teenager. He's
Aw.
real cute. I am stumped. I assume it has something to do with what's going on over here, but I really don't know what I'm supposed to do.
I don't know.
Hopping in that box is
Top of the
definitely
box.
a solution. Yeah, that's what I
Well,
do.
that's how I got that. That's how I got the hat. I don't know how I'm supposed to get the jacket though.
It's your thinking box.
I remember having a problem with this
Oh.
too.
It's gonna pick you up.
No, this already happened. I did
okay.
this like 10 minutes ago.
Sorry, I was distracted.
This is the part of the game where I said, I don't know what the fuck to do here, and made Myth play it.
Get in the box, cat.
Get in the box.
Hey, can I have your jacket?
Dude, can I please have your fucking drip?
This guy's a fucking hater.
Wait a
Do
later.
not talk about me like I'm not here.
Meow.
More
Yeah,
people,
Northern Pike, if you want to give me a hint here, because I don't know what the fuck.
more people should say Lamau.
Yeah, I'll look it up.
I forget that that's not like a widespread way to pronounce LMAO, but like it's Lamau. It's fun to say as
It
like
makes sense.
it's
It
like
is.
halfway between I'm acknowledging your joke and like an eye roll.
Hmm.
You know,
It's
a
perfect.
useful word, Lamau.
Lamau.
Let's find out how to get this jacket. You got the helmet already, right?
I mean,
Oh,
what's the other
remember the
people
place
say?
with
They
the
say
loud music?
LMAO, or
Okay.
I don't even know what the else you would. How else you would say that?
They're two different tools, you see.
I don't think people really say it out loud at all.
Hmm. Yeah, they
It
just
says,
say like lol, maybe.
Real quick, to get the jacket, it says to go back to the main street of Midtown.
Oh,
and
it's
if
just
you...
here?
Yeah,
What the
yeah.
fuck?
You just take it. There
I
you
thought
go.
I had to get it off a guy. I'm
can steal it.
pissed.
Just steal.
It's
I'm
okay,
mad.
You're a pro gamer, all right?
I was
they didn't want this
making it
stream
more
to be too short.
complicated than it needed to be.
You were just padding it out for content. It's
Speaking
alright.
of puzzles.
I'm mad.
It's okay.
I'm angry.
You're a cat and you're mad.
There were all these guys wearing the jackets, so I thought I had to get it off one of them somehow.
I feel like I did the exact same thing, and I was like, "What the fuck?" Okay.
Here, have a big brick of salt lick. Or like corn. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking of because when I used to visit my grandparents in Arkansas every summer, you know, they would have deer show up in the backyard because they'd feed the deer every morning. You could like sit there on the back porch and like watch, and as long as you didn't like bug the deer, they would just hang out. Yeah, and they'd put out salt licks and just like corn on the ground. And they'd come running as soon as you got back on the porch. They'd already be there, chowing down.
Deer are kind of obnoxious, TBH.
Yeah?
How so?
Did you say that?
On Vixen's stream?
God damn.
The next you're gonna be like Christmas. I don't know about that.
Kind of an overrated holiday, you know?
Don't
It's-
look down.
I
I'm
mean,
gonna
like
ban all of you.
like white-tailed deer, they're just annoying animals. They're like pests, and it's like, it's funny because that's one of those animals that like people who live with them are like, man, these fucking things, and like it's nice to be like, oh look, it's one of them if you're like driving or whatever, and you know they're not in the road obviously,
Sure.
but if you garden or even just keep a house, it's like, get the fuck out of here.
Oh shit.
You getting droided. You getting droided. Get in the box.
How can you say that on top of her own head?
On
Dude.
top of me own damn head.
Dude, what if I'm secretly Vixen's internal thoughts and this is like an artsy, poetic stream?
You could be like the like devil and angel on Vixen's head and back is
He tried to swoosh
Jello
me.
and Keen.
I'm Vixen's real thoughts.
I'm just, I mean, I don't know if I'm an angel or devil. I'm just a guy. I'm just hanging out. You know, I'm just kind of.
I'm just a
I'm
dude.
just kind of. You know, I'm just. I was gonna say I'm a centrist, but that's awful. That's a devil, basically. You know, both sides have valid opinions. There's heroes on both sides, guys. Can't we all just get along?
There's heroes on both sides is a really funny thing to say. Because,
It's
like,
from Star Wars.
is it?
Yeah, it's from Star Wars Episode 3's opening title crawl. There's heroes on both sides, and it's like, what do you mean?
Really?
One side is. I mean, I don't know if that's where it's from, but that's where I know it from. Like, oh, there's heroes on the separatist side. It's like, I mean, in the extended stuff, yes, there is. Yes, but not in, like, the movies. You don't know anything about the separatists. They just have robots, and they're shooting everybody. But it's really, you know, Palpatine or whatever.
Yeah, Ori Chaos Fairy goes hard, Douglas.
What are they saying shit about me again?
They're always saying shit about you.
I'm gonna. I don't know. I can't stop them.
We're wolves. Our opinion on deer is known.
They're a tasty snack.
Tasty snack.
That's like untrue. I think deer is actually pretty mid. Like to eat, not you. Possibly.
Yeah, I've never liked eating.
Not
deer.
you,
I've
of
had it
course.
before. It's not for me. It's gross. Yeah, if anything, we need more wolves to keep deer populations in control, so they don't eat all the grass and fuck up the
Yeah,
environment.
all I'm hearing is
Speaking our
release
language.
wolves
More
in the
we-
local gardens.
Yeah,
More
we need,
wolves.
yeah, bro. We need more wolves and more local gardens for sure.
Yep.
You gotta
Sorry,
get
Jello,
more.
go ahead.
Oh, I don't remember already.
Shit. Sorry. Alligator meat's good. I do like me some good gator. I don't get to have it very often, but like when I do, it's like, ooh, a treat. Which is weird because I live in Florida where we grow alligators.
No, alligator is fucking good. I love alligator.
I also like alligator.
I haven't tried it. I'd love to try
It's
it. That sounds
pretty
fun.
good.
Get it
Not
cooked
to-
on a stick and snack on it while you're at the fair. It's good
Not
stuff.
to sound boring, but it is one of the myriad foods that just tastes exactly like chicken, but with a different sweetness level.
Oh,
Yeah, that's just true. Yeah.
Look,
Yeah.
it's chicken tastes the way it does because the muscles develop in a specific way, and it's a
Mhm.
type of muscle that's on a lot of animals. So that's why frog also tastes like chicken.
Mm-hmm.
I
Frog
don't
is
think I've had
pretty
frog.
good. Frog's pretty good. It's it is very clear you are eating frog though. Like if you have trouble and if it's not, I won't say not cooked right, but depending on the way that it can be prepared, I have had frog that like looks uncooked and has like visible blue veins in it. So it's a little grody, but it does taste like chicken.
all right.
It does taste like chicken, yeah.
I've never.
I'm
had
also
frog.
getting the classic Ori. How have you eaten alligator? You didn't have rice until 2 months ago. I don't know what to tell you, man. Fucked up. I don't know.
That's such an Ori.
I didn't. Rice scared me, and I was offered gator once, and I like meats. I don't know why. Like I'm like way
Rice
more open to
scared
eat a meat.
you?
Yeah. It like actually scared me.
you also hadn't had a burger,
I hadn't
but you
had a
had
burger.
gator.
Yeah, but I had
It's kinda
gator.
funny.
Burgers also scared me. My only concept of a burger was like a McDonald's burger, and I was like, that looks unappealing.
I guess.
So I don't know. So I just didn't do it until Myth, like we were like, I don't know, maybe like a month into dating, and Myth was like, you haven't had a fucking burger. And they tried to make me a normal burger, and I got so freaked out that I cried. So they're like, I know how to fix this. So they put an entire omelet on top of my burger because I really like eggs. And they're like, try this. And I was like, ooh, eggs, and ate the burger. And I was like, oh, this isn't bad at all.
And I slowly took away the egg.
Yeah, you had to like, so every single new food I tried, you just like worked eggs into it. And
Yeah.
then like slowly took away more and more egg from it. So I just eat it like a fucking normal person.
Never beating the dog allegation.
Jesus Christ.
I don't think like that's the most damning that I was like weird about food. The most damning dog allegation is that I fucking ate dog food.
by far.
That's
True.
You know what? That's less weird than the burger thing. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
Like,
Really?
I feel like
I
more
think-
people love dog food, you're right?
I think so.
Well,
I think trying a food made for pets one time. I have not done that, but that is
Yeah.
like like a never have I ever that you could do. That
I did
wouldn't-
try one of those biscuits, one of the milk bones once.
Yeah.
Good.
I mean, the issue is that I didn't like try it once out of morbid curiosity, or even a few times. I explicitly enjoyed canned wet dog food.
Yeah, that's
You
fine.
don't need to like listen, I'm gonna take you aside. I'm your lawyer. You don't need to say shit like that. I'm trying to help you.
There's like no whole
As your lawyer, you don't
at
need
this
to.
point. If I come on stream and everyone already knows I don't know who fucking landed on the moon and I thought the Titanic was just a movie with Leonardo fucking DiCaprio, then like dog food's not gonna be the thing that damns me here.
Lamo, I love you. Oh.
It is way. Dog food is still way less weird than most of your stuff. I'm gonna be honest.
You know,
So,
thank you, Jello.
I
Thank you.
when
Listen-
I was a kid, I had 3 cats, and I was like, oh, I wanted to make sure they were eating good food, so I was concerned about their cat food. So I tried their cat food, and I was like, this is shit.
Savvy murder case. You admit you eat dog food daily. I don't think it's relevant, but it's defo hurting your
It's your
case.
case.
It's
Nothing to do with the murder case, but if you go up on stand and start telling them you eat dog food, they're gonna think you're a fucking
If you say enough, they might pity you and acquit you. Why did I read that like John Oliver? It's my Savvy impression.
It's a pretty good Savvy impression.
I'm pretty good savvy.
I do an okay Savvy. I do a pretty good John Oliver, actually.
How many crayons and or glues have you consumed? Numerous. Next fucking question.
No! Stop it! Like, Play-Doh is one thing, but like...
No, I didn't eat Play-Doh actually. I didn't like Play-Doh. Too salty.
Salty.
Yeah, Darkness, your old friend. Yeah, I can see John Oliver. Me when I'm at the extremely weird optometrist test. E. Okay, which direction are these facing? E. A. C. John Oliver. F.
Stupid.
No, sorry, that was Patrick Stewart, actually.
Fuck. I'm not gonna get a good grade in getting my eyes checked. I'm gonna get a bad grade in glasses. This is bullshit.
Shit.
I
probably
needed
need
glasses.
Yeah, I think I do too.
I think.
Oh, God.
Oh, I was gonna say. I think I've always needed glasses, but I've just
Join the
not
glasses
done
club.
that.
Everyone looks better in glasses. You just gotta find the right set of frames.
I'm just like too lazy.
That works too.
To see
mine
correctly?
only has-
Yeah.
No.
Something happened to the lenses on mine, so I need to replace them. Like some sort of layer is coming off, and it's like that's never happened before. What the fuck caused that? So it makes it makes seeing a little harder.
I figured it out.
You figured it out.
You're the
Enormous.
puppet master.
Cat brain, cat brain. I'm bringing you with me to the optometrist. Cat brain.
Last time I did do an eye test, I did fail, and the nurse at my school was really concerned. And I
I'm-
went home and I told my parents that I might be blind, and they were like, "It's only one eye you failed."
I'm bringing you to the optometrist.
That's why you get a.
No
that's why you
worry.
get a cool look. If only one eye is messed up, you get a cool, gentlemanly monocle. You look fancy.
I was gonna say, I don't know, I feel like I could just say fuck it and go eye patch at this point.
Eye
That too.
patch is so much cooler. Go eye patch.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
is so
thank you,
much
Jello.
better. It is.
I had an uncle with one eye.
Was he cool?
Yeah. He looked like a
Alright.
pirate, and when we were little kids, we obviously walked up to him and were like, "Whoa, can we see what's under your eye patch?" And he was like, "Sure." So I got to see the inside of his empty fucking eye socket.
Hell yeah.
I took the battery.
You're so good. You're the best
No.
cat of all time.
Now they're gonna be mad.
Yeah, they're gonna be pissed.
Society will collapse because of your
Go,
greed.
go, go, go.
Oh man. I love my 10:31 p.m. coffee.
Let's go.
I've had
This-
so much coffee this past week because whenever I've been watching my granny at my mom's house just to make sure she doesn't like fall or hurt herself or anything while
Yeah.
my mom's at work, and they're always like, "Oh, we got a fresh pot of coffee on. Would you like some coffee?" And it's like, "Sure," and then because I don't want to be impolite and say no. And it does taste good. I think coffee makes me sleepy. It doesn't wake me up because after I have a couple cups of coffee, it's like I want a nap.
That's That's a sign of ADHD.
Is it? I did look it up,
I
and
believe
it's
it's
like,
one of the common
what
ones.
was the
Saying that
specific?
about
It's
fucking
ADHD, but-
everything these days.
Yeah, it's I wouldn't really actually look into it too far. I also get a little sleepy when I do coffee. I just have a caffeine addiction.
When I do coffee.
When I do my
I do my
coffee, I got my vanilla sweet cream cold brew.
Hey, this cat burgled us like some sort of rat thief.
I completely forget how to get back to Clementine.
Sleepy could be HD. Listen, booze is a. What are you guys making shit up?
Savvy's right.
Guys, everyone these days. Not to sound like your uncle, but like kids these days with their ADHD diagnosis, it's like stub my toe, ADHD. It's like you gotta dial it back. You know, have a couple less symptoms, okay?
Personally, my theory is the microplastics are finally getting to us all, and that
Oh,
is why
no.
people have
No, that's a
ADHD
good
from the
theory.
microplastics. I think genuinely there might be something in all the microplastics we consume that are making, regardless if they have it or not, making people have these symptoms that they relate to ADHD or other things on the spectrum.
A little bit of that, a little bit of the pharma medical complex, that a little bit of, you know,
Yeah, I
a
mean,
bit of everything.
yeah. Pharma loves diagnosing just so you have to pay money.
Funnily enough, Fred in chat said booze is a stimulant with ADHD, and I'm not saying I have ADHD or whatever, because I don't really like care if I do or don't. But alcohol does make me more hyper, which I found out a few weeks ago when I was like, okay, let's see, how this goes. And like, yeah, I'm way more talkative. Million words a minute.
Yeah.
So,
I used
who
to
knows?
when I was a little healthier and partying it up for a few years. I used to occasionally do shots, and I get very hype.
Mhm.
But it hurt my tummy every time, so I was like, it's just not worth it. And now weed's
Mhm.
legal, so
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's all good. It does feel nice. Like, it's not something I could do all the time because I don't want to be like an alcoholic or whatever. But like, no, like the anxiety goes away for a time, and it's like, oh wow, this is just nice. Like, I can say words and not worry if I am allowed to say words or not, like, or whatever.
have you
Nice.
considered you might have anxiety?
No.
Okay.
What are you gonna say next? I have ADHD on you, kidder.
I don't know, man. Sounds like ADHD and anxiety.
I wouldn't be surprised. Maybe an overall,
Looks
I'm
into
alright.
the Jim's the fucking camera.
No, I
I
think
don't know.
overall I'm doing okay.
Where
Maybe, I don't know.
fucking hell?
Not really worried about it.
I wouldn't be worried about it. You're doing fine.
Yeah, I think I'm
As
doing
long as you're
alright.
happy.
Hold on, let me
Yeah.
check. Yeah, I'm doing okay.
Nice.
I just pictured you looking at a metal gauge embedded in your wrist.
Yeah, as I looked at my watch list rest, like, hold on, let me check the. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'm good.
Let me hit the happy button. Ah, there we go. That's the stuff. That's a Doctor Who episode, kinda, where they go to some weird like Earth future and like people are addicted to like emotion patches, so everyone's trying to get like a happy patch or whatever, and it's like
Wasn't
yeah, very
there
very
like
subtle.
a game that crashed and burned about that or something?
I don't know.
It was called, like, I think it was like We Happy Couple or some shit.
We happy few.
We Happy Few. Right. I remember hearing about that and then people being like, I wish it was slightly more plot or something. I haven't been around.
I don't know. I know the
Just-
title,
I
but I
don't know.
couldn't tell you anything else.
I don't know where I'm going.
Are you lost, buddy?
I forgot how to get to Clementine's place.
Was Clementine in the club?
No,
Let me
I
see.
haven't been able to be in the club.
You haven't got. Oh, you're not into club?
I'm not in the club.
What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah,
Not
Fonz
even
are.
the club.
Not getting turned up in the
Let
club,
me see. Where is Clementine Stretch?
dude. Going to like a club and like a cat is there, like dancing around, would be like the hypest thing. Everyone would be like, "Dude!" Like all these drunk, like just like people being like, "Dude, a cat!" And
Oh, it'd be
everyone's
awesome.
one time. Yeah, it'd be
Wasn't
awesome.
she at the apartment building? How am I can't remember which of these fucking buildings is which.
Let me see. If I can get like
Google, how do I
picture.
get to the club?
Google, how do I get to the club?
Oh
Take
my
me
No,
to the
God.
that's not
club
where I'm
in
trying to
my
go.
Tesla car.
Trying to go to Clementine's apartment. I don't fucking know. Every fucking building looks the same.
Ask someone for directions.
Yeah.
Do you remember
Excuse me,
that
I'm on the
area
lam. Can you let me in?
where you broke the camera with your little cat feet?
Oh, I can't get in there right now. There's a guy
Okay,
blocking the
so
thing.
you do need to go to the club then.
Oh,
She
okay.
is in fact in the club.
You do need.
Yeah, you were.
Um,
Weren't you getting the items specifically to enter the club with them?
No?
Oh, I don't know.
They just said to bring him back to Clementine.
It looks like you still should be able to get into her room somehow by like just like wandering around that area and finding a
Oh
way
yeah,
in.
you sneak past them.
Yeah, you have to like sneak past them and then like investigate her room before you go to the club.
Vixen, not having fun with video games.
No, 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 no.
Can't even collect any monsters. This game blows.
Da 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 da.
Stealth segments? What am I? Some kind of Metal Gear?
You literally getting into cardboard boxes.
I am. No, shit. Oh, fuck. Ah, god damn it. Now he's gonna start shooting lasers at me.
I hate when I'm a cat and robots shoot lasers at
I'm
me.
just saying, if you're like slightly better at this game, you probably would have gotten past this section already.
Damn. Fuck.
They fucking killed me.
Yeah. Have you tried like, all right, so like this is like a revolutionary idea. So you should like kind of go up to the area, right? And you should like memorize. No, hear me out. It's a good tip. It's a good tip. You just kind of
That was
like.
my first time doing this segment. Leave me
Yeah.
alone.
Oh no, totally. It's just if you like watched for a second, right, and like saw their patterns. Like how
No,
they
I
move.
just did a whole stealth section by myself. I don't need your fucking help.
You did. It was really good. It was really good. You should repeat what you did there. You should apply those same concepts here. I think it was kind of like teaching you, almost. You know.
Fucking.
Rare, I'm not the bad guy.
You're off shift, Jello. I got you.
You bully.
Leave me the fuck alone.
I don't typically bully Vixen for like actual playing a game unless it's like Vixen misses a giant blinking thing in the menu. Jill will be like, good lord, it's strange to see this from the outside. Is this what I'm doing?
Yeah, I
Vixen-
would. I don't really
Vixen
care
hears
about
a
the
knock on
blinking
the door.
menu
I'm
lights.
so sorry.
I don't deserve this.
It's not the blinking menu light this time. It's just the gigantic, large circles of light that if you get step into will kill
see
you.
them. That's
know?
not the issue.
Yeah.
I'm not running into the circles of light being like, why does it kill me? That's not the problem.
Okay.
I just didn't get it the first time because it was my
Yeah,
first
yeah.
fucking time in the segment.
No, I get it. I get you.
Or you can't even see this color.
I can't even see this color, so yeah.
That's true. What are you
That's
trying to
gotta be
fucking
me.
tell me?
I'm just saying.
Well, I think it's still
don't
see.
step into the
Get
green
out.
light.
It's
know,
not
it's
green.
The green
It's
light.
blue.
Maybe that's your problem. You know, maybe you're just not looking from my
Gotta step
perspective.
into the green light instead. Oh, of course.
The green meat
When you
doesn't
say it
mean
out
blue,
loud, now it's
actually.
obvious. No, you're doing great. You'll figure it out. Don't worry. Leave for 5 seconds, and it's a bully Vixen hour.
I want to go on record for my karma that I didn't participate in this.
It's okay. We got it all on tape.
I'm
Don't say
comfortable
anything,
shouldering the blame.
Squidward, remember your karma.
I'm not bad at this game. Fuck off. I've been doing fine.
Yeah, I
good
mean,
fun.
overall, you've done this game like way faster than I did. I got lost like 100% more when I was playing.
There's a segment with the eyes that Vixen obliterated.
Yeah.
Huge deer brain.
I was pretty good at clearing out enemies before I walked through the hallway.
Jay, K, L, M, N, O, P. I don't remember what I was gonna say. So I had to come up with something. Y'all know the alphabet?
Like a little.
Alphabet's pretty cool, gamers.
Hip.
Oh, whoa. Oh my god. Whoa, that is a pro gamer move.
Yeah,
I take back
Fucking-
everything I said about you.
that's right.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Now you can hang out in this lady's apartment.
Yeah, she's not here. Clearly.
You have to look. You probably find a note that's like, I went to the fucking thing, or if I die, go to the bar.
I'm like pretty sure like Jill's like exactly right.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I just gotta find it.
Yeah, obviously, I'm always right.
Shut
Yeah,
the
always
fuck
right.
up.
No, no, someone's got to be the objectively right fellow in the friend group.
Oh, wow.
Shut up, Blair.
Is there a sequence in the alphabet? I like
Yeah, like, when
elemental
you-
P.
Like,
Oh,
fuck.
finishing it off with Z, that's the hardest I've seen anyone go. Like, Z! It's got,
Man,
it's got some to it.
They don't
Everyone
say
is-
LMNOP anymore.
Yeah.
Everyone
do you
always says
mean?
LMNOP is like the classic, but I honestly think everyone's been sleeping on QRSTUV.
No way. It's been in since the 70s.
Are you kidding me?
Wait, explain what you mean about LMNOP going out of vogue.
They don't say it like that anymore. They teach the kids a different rhythm to the song.
Really?
You're
What's the
fucking
rhythm
with
now?
me.
Explain it.
What?
Yeah, what's the rhythm? I want to hear it.
I don't know it off the top of my head. I just know that it doesn't go LMNOP anymore.
Why would they
No,
change? It's just
you
Twinkle
can't.
Twinkle Little Star. Why would
You,
they
you
change it?
can't you can't just drop that and have no evidence.
Are
You're
you
driving me
bullshitting?
crazy.
No, I'm not bullshitting.
I think
either.
I've been gaslit too many times by people now because of my ignorance.
We're not
Me and Ori will
gaslighting
believe
you.
you.
We're just saying
It's like
facts.
Yeah, I don't know, I wanna believe-
HIJLMNOP. Like it kind of goes like
What?
that.
What? Why would
You
they
know,
just
I
change the
fell
alphabet?
for dropped grapes, which is entirely on me. So I'm a little don't know if I want to fall for this one.
They
Cat
changed
is
it.
backing me up.
They changed it because it goes fast enough that it confuses kids, but you're changing the rhythm so each chunk has a different melody, so you remember all of it.
I shouldn't say.
Somebody
That's
sing
not
the
how it
alphabet
is
song
anymore.
right now.
EFG, HIJK, LMNOP, QRSTUV, WX, YN, Z. It's that easy. It didn't need changes. I'm having my old person moment.
Yeah,
It's like how they changed math. They just changed things.
What do you mean they changed math?
they
Yeah, well, they want you to do math differently now.
different like
I've
every
heard of that,
like
yeah.
15 years they kind of swap how they teach math. It doesn't really matter. It's all math.
They do that.
Okay, that's fine.
It makes no sense to me now.
This is
I
wild.
look
I
at
learned
look at
something.
modern math equations. I'm like, what the fuck is all this?
Numbers?
Where the hell is this note?
All right.
It's
yeah, I'm
somewhere.
gonna- New alphabet song.
The only way I can think, the only other way I
please.
can think to sing the alphabet song is like a Beastie Boys song. So like A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P, like that kind of thing.
QRS, TUV.
B W X Y and Z. Bam 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 bam
Please,
bam.
please stop shouting the alphabet.
Sorry,
Yeah.
but that's the energy they bring. So you know.
You guys remember Christian Side Hug?
Yes, I do.
What?
Of course.
No,
Christian
what is...
Side Hug. Yeah, I remember that.
What?
Don't worry about it.
Not a
Okay.
very well-known thing, but I do. I'm glad someone else knows about that than me. I don't remember where I heard it from. It's some
Vixen showed me.
like a YouTube
All right, so
review or-
I just listened to it.
Okay.
New version Big Sucko, but it does have what it's worse. It's like objectively a worse song.
Okay.
But it does it does rhyme Q and U. That's the biggest plus I've got for it. Like they
Okay.
each
Okay.
end of bars. It's like give me a second. I'll listen to you one more time. I'll listen to it one more time so I can give it to you straight.
Thank you.
Please.
Thank you so much. I appreciate this.
Is it the
Do me a
computer?
service.
Oh, it feels like a bit.
Feels like
Yo, the alphabet song, guys, is a bit now.
No, okay, I'm gonna do it for you, and you
God.
tell me this doesn't sound like I'm fucking around on purpose.
Okay.
B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U,
No.
V, W, X, Y, Z.
Did they slow it down for the kids? Is the LMNOP part too fast? So they
Yeah.
slowed it
Yeah,
down
that's
and made
what we
it
said
worse?
earlier.
That's what we were talking about because
Oh.
kids just go LMNOP instead of LMNOP.
This is gross. This feels
It's-
wrong.
You can
But,
still
like-
learn
This-
it by doing it fast.
I know exactly what Jello means though. Like I
Yeah,
feel like
it's okay.
watching like an American sitcom and like someone sings it like this and everyone goes, "No, why are you doing that? This is wrong." And they're like, "No, that's how it's always been."
Like, I don't know. I disagree. I disagree with this
Okay.
change because I
Me
need to
too.
see. I need to see a scientifically backed, replicable set of 5-digit studies where this made a difference.
I'm with you. I want to see it.
Can't even alphabet anymore because of woke. It's true. What do you
Can't
mean?
believe
Hold on,
woke
I'm looking
ruined the
this. Are
internet.
you looking for studies?
Hold
don't know,
up. I'm
'cause,
looking
like-
up the alphabet.
Like LMNOP. Do you not learn the alphabet with a visual component also?
Yeah. You look at the letters.
Because you have to
and what they
learn
mean.
the letters too.
Yeah.
Like you have to learn to write them. It's not like there's secret extra ones.
This is fucked up. This is
And,
really
like,
fucked up.
I wouldn't have minded it if it was like a totally different song, you know? Like it was just its own new melody and it's like, okay, fair enough, it's a new melody. But the fact that they were just like, what do we do? Well, we'll just make it slower. And it's like, well, it doesn't fit the meter. It's like, don't worry, I got you. Add 2 pauses on the beats after V. But then
So fucked.
You guys didn't believe me.
I don't think kids are so dumb that you have to slow the alphabet down. You can give a little more credit, parents.
I was-
whoever comes up with this.
It was like painful to learn this was real. I wish that instead of like changing how we say the alphabet, they'd just like do like the way cooler thing of like releasing a new letter. Like a
Yeah.
Every
Pokemon
now and
type.
then
Yeah,
put out
yeah.
a new letter.
you know what? You know what letter? You know what? Like legit, we don't have a letter for in English. Like, there's a lot of things, but like, fuck. I always like try and use this, and I can't think of a word that uses it. Like, say you're trying to like get someone to move a little to the left. Just can you just zhuzh that way? Can you just zhuzh that way a little bit? Like, or like a
Mhm.
zhuzh, zhuzh, zhuzh. Like, there's a couple words
Yeah.
that are like Yiddish, especially, that have that. And there is no combination of letters that you can write in English without some kind of hint that's the sound you want.
Yeah, that's why
Okay.
chutzpah is spelled so fucking weird.
Yeah, like chutzpah. It's like
it's like why you spelt like that?
chutzpah. It's like that sort of French, like that's not a sound that is in English. So like, just make a new letter.
Make a new letter. No, I agree. I just think we need new letter DLC. It's about time.
You know, take
Also-
some languages have that like C with a little ball sack underneath it. It's like a
Oh, I
comma.
love that.
Let's use
I
that.
love
Let's
ball
use that.
C.
Yeah, yeah.
I love the ball sexy.
Yeah. See with ballsack. Also, Savvy, you're right. I learned in school that the CH sound is not something that we have a letter for. But
Yeah, we don't.
but some alphabets do. Yeah.
Yeah, then you add 2 or 3 more letters, and then you don't have to go.
See with the ballsack.
I can't even like mentally do it without listening to the song again. But V W.
W.
X.
Can we make the interrobang a letter? No, but we should. It should be commonly used. I love the interrobang. You know what?
Everything is good.
You
Glottal
know what
stop.
we need?
What's the
There are-
thing?
There are irony and sarcasm marks in punctuation, and we
Our
don't
name.
use them.
You really don't
Really?
like
Oh.
/s?
No,
So
no,
I
I
was
don't.
gonna make that joke.
It's like how in Spanish, I like the upside down exclamation point or question mark at the start of a Spanish sentence, because you're like, oh, I know where this sentence is going to go right away. It's going to be exclamation or whatever. God, which one's which? I think the irony mark is like, you don't use it as much. It's like a different question mark. It's like backwards. And then fuck, what are the sarcasm marks? I think they're fucked up quotes. Sarcasm mark, punctuation. Irony, punctuation. Yeah. The sarc mark. That's funny.
Jump in and get a drink. Hell yeah, baby. Someone supply this cat with alcohol.
Oh, let's go.
This cat get drunk.
Cat
Okay.
Club. You made it.
Okay. Yeah, so none of these took off, obviously.
It's
Irony
strange.
mark is a backwards question mark. So like the hump is going to the left. And it goes at the start of a sentence to indicate this sentence is going to be sarcastic or have a purposeful double meaning. Which, you know, would be good. And then there's a separate sarcasm mark that's sort of like it's like a spiral with a dot in the it's, you know what it is? You know how spaghetti is cooked, like a single spaghetto? If the exclamation point is a dry spaghetti noodle and you cooked it in boiling water and then sort of furled so the dots in the middle, and then you take the long part and furl it around in a spiral.
Okay, I've eaten pasta before.
Yeah.
This makes sense.
I have like a very neutral opinion on like when people use tone tags these days. I kind of appreciate it from people I totally don't know. Like when people come into my chat and like use a tone tag when they're like, I literally fucking hate you and I want you to die, and add like a slash joke. I'm like, you know what? I appreciate that because I don't know who
Slash
you are.
S.
I'm still getting rid of you because like that's just, you're just annoying even if that's
not a
serious.
joke.
It's not. It's not
a good joke.
But like I'm like, well, at least I know someone doesn't actually want to kill me. But like it's something I feel totally unnecessary to have with anyone I know, even on an acquaintance basis. Because at that point, I feel like I can tell if you actually want to throttle me or not. Normally.
Yeah, my big issue with slash S is every time I'm like,
I feel like people use slash
is
S
that
and they
sarcasm
don't.
or is that serious?
Half the time, I feel like people use slash S serious like for the bit, like it's supposed to be a joke, but they add slash S because that's funnier, and I'm like, well, now it's not even serving its purpose.
It's slash SRS for serious and slash J
Oh.
for joking.
Tone indicators
Oh.
don't work.
Oh.
Stop using them. They were a failed experiment.
This is-
We tried it for like 4 years. They don't work. We can get rid of them.
On that note, it's time for me to scoot. So Savvy, if you're listening, come on in.
Bye, Keen.
Hi guys.
See ya. I've gained a new item.
Hi,
Here
Keen.
we go.
Was
Yeah, you
Keen
gotta
really
let her
leaving?
handle
He
it.
didn't say slash source.
He didn't say Sirs. I'm not sure. That's heavy.
Oh no, I can't. Can I be heard?
Hi, Savvy.
Mhm.
Hey. Okay,
there you are.
my mic was being futsy for a moment.
Oh, you have a closed mouth now.
Yeah, I have a closed mouth version. Has it been that long since I've been here? I guess it has.
Yeah. I haven't streamed in a minute. Yeah, that looks about proportional.
Hooray!
Hooray.
By the way, I was saying it in chat. Fuck slash HJ, most useless tone indicator in the fucking world. One, half joking, literally does not help clarify fucking anything. And two, it immediately always reads as slash hand job.
Hand job.
That does.
Hey,
You're
really
right.
nice
What if I
weather
meant
today.
slash
Slash
hand
hand job.
what if my
Sorry.
tone is hand job?
So like
Tone.
that way, if I say sorry, I can't talk right now, slash HJ, you know to read it as sorry, I can't talk right now. Wait, that's a blowjob. Yeah, it's used. I could be working on multiple guys at once.
I'm busy right now. Slash BJ.
Slash PJ.
Slash beach.
Bro, giving someone a head, giving someone a blowjob while you are on your phone, that's something, dude.
I feel like you're either like maybe you shouldn't be doing that, or you have like a very, very close relationship.
You know, I like. You guys know that thing that people do as like a bit where they mime a blowjob by like moving their hand in front of their mouth and then like
Yeah.
pushing the side of their cheek from inside with their tongue. so
Yeah.
it looks like the dick. I can't do that.
I can't either.
I can't do that one. So it's like rolling your tongue. Some people just can't do it.
It just means that you're always free from /BJ.
I'm really good at it. I don't know what that says about me.
I know what it says about you.
It says you've got thin cheeks. They're malleable. You can push them.
You do have malleable cheeks, if it's like a
thanks,
normal
man.
thing to say.
I got big chubby cheeks.
I have strong cheeks.
Strong.
I got
They're
like
strong.
rigid cheeks.
They're very thick. I have powerful mouth.
Okay.
You guys in the rigid
How-
cheek corner.
Do you have like? I don't want to like ask for like powerful mouth proof, but like, are you like
You got
stomping?
proof?
Like,
you
like,
got any proof? You have a power.
I've
like
been-
jawbreakers? Like, what are you doing?
I've been benching a barbell on my curled tongue this whole stream. so-
Holy shit! Wow.
Slash WO working out.
Where's
You
the
will.
slash
What does that say,
WOBJ?
Anaya? Whoa?
Whoa.
Chilla, you do it by I know how you do it. It doesn't work for me because my cheeks are too thick. They don't move enough.
Yeah, I have the same problem. I
They're too
can't.
fucking ripped.
We should stop like doing this at each other. We're both like just looking.
We're not
at
on
each other,
camera.
trying to fucking do this.
I'm-
You do
I'm
it.
su- I'm succeeding, yeah.
Yeah.
I found Clementine.
Hi, girl.
Good job. She's tied up.
You look like you need a cat to help you.
How did they tie up your mouth? You're a robot.
That's actually the wire she uses to talk. They unfurled it.
Awful.
It's fucked. It's really fucked, actually. Holy shit.
She's sweating.
Sweating modes.
Sweet motes.
Primo.
You'd think it would have been enough generations they would have, like, forgotten that one.
You hate to get shot by lasers.
You don't know.
Hey,
me.
dude, that lasers.
Always be getting shot with lasers.
Why do we use this weird rain emote when we get nervous, guys?
Are you excited to be in prison?
Prison. Cat prison.
Cat prison. Cat prison. Is the
Cat
prison box
prison.
for a cat? You got cat prison. Cat prison.
Go City.
Fucking stupid robots.
These robots always be taking away my little cat vest and putting me in cat prison. It fucking sucks.
Mistake
Stupid.
number one if you're a villain. Don't tie up your captive and then put them on a rope of any kind. They will shift
Are you
their
serious?
movement.
Are you serious? Okay, hang on. I gotta go. Actually,
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
Shit.
Oh shit, I gotta go check
Oh,
on
fuck.
something.
They will shift their weight and swing and swing and swing in cooperation until they are able to get to the place that helps them escape.
I will
Fuck.
say, as someone who has been in a contraption with a string hanging me up, you can just shimmy out.
What
That
happens
sounds
in the
like
bedroom,
susser.
You know,
No, that's
Alright.
not a bedroom thing. That was like not a bedroom thing at all. That was
I
just
wasn't
like a
gonna
like
ask.
no, I'm normal in there. Anyway,
No.
I am. Shut up, please. I'm really. It's not. I was staying over at a friend's house, and our older sister was mean, so we were all sleeping in sleeping bags, and she like closed up my sleeping bag on me, and then tied the sleeping bag closed, and like hung it from like this like weird pillar thing they had in their living room.
What the
And I just
fuck?
What
and
the
I was
fuck?
like a little caterpillar almost.
and they like beat the shit out of me with bats.
They did. It just made they did jump with their two friends outside of it though. They were like jumping up and down and like making scary noises to like scare me, I guess. And I just kind of like wiggled around until the rope came loose and I bopped on the ground and then it's very easy to get
I
out.
gotta
Okay,
say,
it sounds
I
like it
love
was
you
poorly
yelling,
done.
I gotta say, I love you yelling, I'm normal in there, in the midst
Yeah.
of that.
I'm not there, please.
When you said that, and I
No.
just pictured you posing on top of the bed like a deactivated video game model. I'm just like, I'm
Very normal.
Very
normal.
normal.
Very normal. I'm
No.
very cutesy. I'm very demure. All right. I just got tied up once, completely platonically, and
But
had
it
to swing
sounds like they
free.
didn't do a good job. Like I don't
They-
think you can use that as like proof that it's easy to get out of a string trap.
I mean, it was like a pretty good knot. I just like was like really thrashing
You
about
investigated it afterwards. You were like, "Damn, guys, that was fucked up."
Damn.
But this
I
knot
did.
is solid.
Okay, so here's the really fucked up part. I did. I told them how they. I told them how they could have tied their knot better because I was deep in my Girl Scout arc and I was really
Such a
into
fucking
tying
parody
knots.
of
So
yourself.
I
They
was like,
immediately tie you
Really?
up again after you said that to shut you up, because that's the most like annoying little kid energy I've ever heard in my life.
they
You
did,
didn't even tie me
tie
up
me
right.
but they did pick me up and they like put me. They had like one of those big toy chests and they put me in the toy chest and they sat on top of it.
Mhm.
So then I couldn't really break out of that, honestly.
And now you're queer.
I just like went to bed. I like wasn't even that perturbed. I was like kind of cozy in here, not gonna lie. And I passed out. And the next morning, the parents found me, and they're like, "How did
The
this
next
happen?"
morning?
Oh, yeah, I slept in there. And they're like, "How did this happen?" And I was
Sorry.
like, and they were like, "Who did this to you?" And I was like, "Oh, it was these kids." But like, I don't know, it wasn't that bad.
Jesus Christ.
It was kind of.
Christ, or
Well, there was like tons of stuffed animals in there. Like it was like, and there's air holes. Like it was kind of nice.
And there was air holes.
Where's that reaction image
Hashtag
that's
my
like?
twig.
Where... Shut up. Where's that reaction image that's like, dude, I hate it when you're telling a funny story from your childhood and then you look at your friends' faces and you're like, oh man, is this a traumatic event?
Oh
Shit.
man.
I don't know. Like I feel like it could be.
I keep
traumatic.
having those with stream. and
But
this
I
kills
like-
me.
I like don't feel traumatized by that at all. I feel like that was kind of just like a fun time. It was just like a silly, goofy sleepover.
Is there a word for something that like traumatic, how do I say this? Because you can go through something that would very easily cause trauma for a majority of people and truly genuinely be very unaffected by it.
Yeah.
And like do you
it's
still
called being alpha.
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah,
an
do you
alpha.
see alpha?
do you still call that a traumatic, because like I, not to get too dark, but I do, when the like all the Me Too stuff started happening, I did know a guy and we were talking about it and he was like, what constitutes like sexual assault? And I was like describing it. He was like, oh, I think I've been assaulted like 3 times actually. And I was like, really? And he's like, yeah, I guess so. I mean, it didn't really affect me as far as I can tell, but yeah, no, that sucks. And I was like, shit, dude.
I mean,
Like-
it might have affected them, but not
like they
in like a
didn't realize
PTSD
that.
kind of way.
Yeah.
It could be
a
like,
lot-
oh, I'm affected insofar as like it changed my habits or something.
Yeah,
Like, do you know what I mean? Where it's like, do you still call an event that did not actually cause like demonstrable trauma a traumatic event?
I think it depends. Again, it's kind of like that gray area where like Vixen mentions, like you might have something about you different from it that you're just not aware of, or it really just like felt different. Like I sincerely don't think like being trapped in a sleeping bag fucked me up at all. I really was truly at peace with that. But like there's some people who might be like, oh man, I never put together that when I'm in slightly closed spaces that my heart rate jumps a little faster, and maybe that's because I was locked in a sleeping bag. You know,
I guess you just call it fucked up then.
it's
Yeah.
just fucked up. Yeah,
That's pretty.
I went through
fucked
some
up.
shit.
you just went through
Fucked
some
up
shit.
thing that happened to you.
I can't relate though. I'm built different.
You're just built different.
You are built exceedingly different.
I'm built
That's
fucking
fucking-
wrong.
That is
It's
true.
really what I like to go through.
You're so different.
I'm built, guys. I'm just
You're
so
so
different. Twirls hair. I'm just like not like all the other people. It's like
Geppetto made
crazy.
most of his dolls of wood, and with you, he was like, "I got some licorice in an old can, and we're gonna see what's gonna happen."
By the way, Jello, when you started your like little thing about, oh yeah, no, you can just see, some people can just see something and like, you know, not be affected in the way that they should be or whatever, right? And I fully thought you were about to say, yeah, like, I mean, there was a time when I just watched a guy get fully torn apart, and like I watched every part of him get torn to shreds within a fucked up machine, and I don't know, it just
It was
never really
fun.
affected me. You know?
Never really affected me when I saw the man go through the fucked up machine. You know.
Do you guys, did any of you? Okay, so this is like a funny experience from when I was a kid. Did any of you guys ever used to like torture small animals and feel nothing and wonder if you could do it to a human?
Oh my God.
We're like this on stream yesterday. So my sister had a
Oh, no.
hamster, right?
Oh, no.
No,
Oh,
no,
no.
no. What
Not
are
as
you
bad
gonna
as you
say?
think. It's not as bad as you think. My sister had a hamster,
You
right?
shouldn't say that after
my
that.
parents- My
I promise
parents
this
thought
isn't as
I
bad
was
as where you
like
guys-
crazy for like a year after this. But my sister had a hamster, and the hamster, as hamsters occasionally, memingly are known to do, died. All right. I didn't have anything to do with that. I'm
I
putting that
promise
out
I know where Ori's going. You
Um,
guys shouldn't be as concerned as you are.
So my
Okay.
sister, who owns this hamster, was obviously she was like 6 or 7 years older than me. Was very upset her hamster died, and she buried it. And they had like a little hamster funeral. I attended, as is my duty, and I didn't understand why like the hamster was no good no more. So I dug it up and played with it for hours outside in a Tonka truck. And my sister came outside and started screaming and crying as I'm playing with the corpse of her beloved pet. And
This
my
story
parents were
isn't
like,
bad, you scream, as you then describe something really kind of fucked
I mean,
up.
I guess it's
get
not as
it.
bad as killing the hamster.
Yeah,
but like,
yeah.
what
It's-
the fuck?
It's completely
Ori?
different. It's completely different.
and like they try, like my sister came over and she like ripped the hamster from my hands as you do, and they're like, "What with you?" And I was like, "What's wrong with you? You buried your hamster, you crazy person." And she's like, "It's dead." And I was like, "It's literally, I'm using it right now. It
Or-
works."
Don't worry, gamers. Ori was not being mean to animals. Ori was just being weird about animal corpses as a child.
Okay, great.
You like, it's crazy you guys don't have like, maybe not, I was about to say 6,000, like 600 professionals from some fields studying every VOD stream you do.
I like actually really, I wish if I had like money, I'd like hire like a personal like brain doctor, especially after the 6 years of living in one room other than seeing Vixen once a year and eating edibles.
It makes
Like,
for a
what
really
has it
good
done to
YouTube
my
video.
brain, right? Like, I'm curious. I want to know if it
Vixen-
looks different.
Vixen, did you happen to, when you were hanging out with Myth and Ori, did you ever like catch Ori walking through like a dark hallway? Do their eyes reflect like a predator's, like a cat? in the
No,
dark?
what did happen is we were
God.
sitting in a hotel room. I'm sitting on the couch, and the two of them are pacing around like animals with zoocosis. And you're like, wow, 2 whole rooms. There's so
It was
much
awesome.
space in here.
It was like a small residential hotel room, so it has like a little living room, right, with like a kind of half kitchen built
Mhm.
into it, and then like no
And a
door,
bedroom.
but like a bedroom with like an open frame to like then a bathroom, and we just like kept pacing between the rooms, and we're like, wow,
Wow.
it's so roomy in here. We can walk all over the place.
Do you
And
guys live in a studio apartment? with one room?
We live in technically
more than
basically but we live with other people who unfortunately for their own work and so on reasons can't isolate. Like, I need to unfortunately be safe within the current climate of illness in the world, so that means we often live in one very small room for many days at a time, and sometimes if the house can work around us with like time we'd need to get in and out of places, we go to the bathroom and we go to the kitchen, and that's it. But like those
Okay.
are really quick. Those are like 10-minute
that's-
trips. Like,
Okay,
I grab food
I
and I run
have
back
to
the
ask
room.
this because, like, I don't think this is likely, but
Yeah.
given the other things you've said off the
Yeah.
cuff before,
Mm.
have you ever seen your roommates? Are they real? Because I
They
feel
are
like you guys
real.
could be on like a reality show or an
They are
experiment.
real, and running
Yeah.
into them is
I do
normally
know
an
them.
issue.
You
Yeah,
do
Vixen
know,
can
yeah.
Vixen can
Vixen
vouch.
can
They're
vouch.
real. I haven't
They
hallucinated
are
them.
real.
They
We
exist.
did
you know,
use one of their cars to go to the
Yeah.
hotel.
Yeah,
Mhm.
because Miss Carr got stolen by their dad last Christmas.
Yeah,
I'm not joking.
not joking.
Not a bit.
Not a bit.
I'm just loving the idea of like, yeah. I mean, we live in a totally normal situation. You know,
Normal.
big jar with holes at the top.
We have a huge well, we have one really drafty window, all right? We got a space heater, and we have so most of our room is one king size bed. Like, we're on our bed right now. We don't have a desk or anything because the other side of our room has a twin size mattress for all the sleepovers we thought we were going to have with our friends. We didn't have any sleepovers with our friends. So now we just have 2 beds, and that's the entirety of the room. There's like nothing else. We have about like 3 feet of floor space where we can like stand up.
Yeah. I got to safely poop in the week before we saw Vixen once,
Yeah,
maybe twice.
that's what we
Freak
do.
situation.
We have a freak
Wow.
station. Listen, where I want to leave, but that's expensive,
Listen.
and I am very disabled.
Hmm.
I'm getting there. I'm saving. We'll go somewhere, and we'll have like 3 whole rooms. It'll
Mhm.
be
This is,
insane.
again, this is why I was like, you should start streaming.
Yeah, I mean, like, listen, if I ever fucking blow up, I guess. People like chip dip that much. I'll go get like 3 rooms.
I mean this like from like a nice point of, like way of saying this. I don't want
We
it
get
to
that
come
a
off
lot.
wrong.
Yeah, no, we get that. Yeah, no, go ahead. We're
genuinely-
prepared for this one.
Genuinely, if you're enjoying streaming and you're having a good time with it, it seems that the people who are tuning in are having a good reaction. Like, you have a lot of fucked up funny stories.
I do.
That honestly is the kind of material which could help with kind of blowing up a little bit. So
That's
like maybe you know, just like say more shit about
I
what
did-
happens in your day to day.
This is
What do
like
you mean,
gonna sound.
Vixen? I was doing a good job.
You were
I
doing
was
a good
stealthing
job.
well. Don't
Um,
Vixen me.
How can any of you guys be focusing on the gameplay right now?
I will say, this is gonna
Exhibit A.
be one of the more autistic things I've said on stream in a while. But after Vixen like came to us and was like, "Hey, maybe you guys like want to do streaming on your own. Like you're pretty funny and like you're like stuck in your room all day. Like it will probably be good for you to like socially interact with the masses somehow and like do a thing." And I was very nervous about it because like I especially like I haven't had social media. I'm like weirdly sheltered in the modern age. All right, so like I don't know what's going on. But we eventually did it, and it was great. And then I was like, people would compare me to other VTubers or like all these names. So I started recently like researching what like people do on YouTube and VTubers. Not even to copy it, but because I was like, what is this? What is the thing that I am doing and being compared to? Because I have no baseline reference. The only VTuber I watched before this was Vixen, because their friend, and I was like, oh, that's cool. I'll go watch a thing my friend does, and that was my only concept of it.
I don't have this image to find. I'm just gonna put this in general.
Yeah.
On
Put
screen
an
share.
image in general.
This is like the face I've been making for the past like 20 minutes. And,
Oh, no.
and also, Flair just DM'd me the picture of Willy Wonka's 4 grandparents in the same bed.
That's me for real. I do think my favorite part of my room is the 2 beds we have for all the
Yeah,
sleepovers.
we have one
never had.
giant king,
We have
and then a
king-size
separate
bed. That's where we're
twin.
sitting right now. That's where we're always streaming from. We literally just have like a laptop on a bed with a microphone on a glass mouse pad. That's the setup. All right, really cool. And then 3 feet of space, and then another twin-sized mattress, which we don't use. That I don't know. I like when I first moved in, I was like, oh, like I moved away from where a lot of my friends are, right? So when they come visit, now they don't have to get like a hotel or anything. We can have a fun little slumber party. They can sleep on my
In your
other bed.
apartment where you're not allowed to poop whenever you want?
Well, that wasn't
this
the
was pre
case
that.
before the pandemic. Before
Yeah.
the pandemic,
Okay.
I could walk around more. But post pandemic, we're the only ones that isolate, and the other people in our house don't really work with us
God,
very well.
What if an
So-
alien abducted you two and
I
they
would
were
be
like
so
these
happy.
normal, like, all right, here's gonna be our
This is normal.
baseline measurement for humans from now on. Like, can you imagine?
Honestly, we'd fuck them up so bad. Sometimes I like forget that our situation's weird because it's like just been so many years, you know, that I'm like, this is my normal. And then we go out with Vixen for one day in a hotel room, and I'm like, oh.
I will say, we were hanging out with
Right.
Vixen, and Vixen was like, you guys, or especially to Ori, was like, Ori, you're surprisingly,
You did
like,
call me
normal. You're like
surprisingly
normal.
Just
You
kind
are
of
surprisingly normal in person.
I'm putting that out there. I'm surprisingly normal.
That's the thing.
Tagline:
is-
surprisingly normal in person.
okay,
Just
it's-
putting it out there.
that's the thing about you is that you like converse very normally. Like
Thank you.
you hold conversation like any average person. It's just that like the facts about you are it's like you're going like, hey, yeah, let me grab that. And then you take out a revolver and like shoot me, and before I can blink, it's back in the holster. I'm like, what the hell just
What
happened?
the fuck just happened?
I'm fully expecting one day to just be like, yeah, no, we live with the mythical snake, the Sujinoko, and it just like
Yeah,
it's real.
get a little
you know?
chubby these days.
Hey, did you remember Brack and that rock holding that kitsune demon in Japan? That was us.
No, us.
Yeah, we broke that.
It's
thing.
like when I went to visit Aloha in his tiny town in the middle of nowhere, and it was covered in an unearthly blue fog for 2 days straight. And I was like, why do you have Silent Hill fog? Why is your fog blue? And he's like, what do you mean fog is blue? And I went, no, it isn't.
No,
It's
it isn't.
gray." And he was
I
like,
just, I think I'm like surprisingly like before the isolation, I was very like social. I do consider myself like extroverted. So like despite like my basically homeschool weirdo status, like I was always talking to people, you know? I was like, I know what people do. I know how to talk.
I know what
Like,
people do.
Again, it is kind of the effect of like you're talking to me and it's fine and it's good, but like I'm playing Russian roulette with
You
these
got
people the
Riz.
whole
You got
time.
Riz for days. Charisma.
I keep
Charisma.
I keep fucking looking at that picture of that face.
It's really funny.
Fucking
I
making
have
me
I
laugh.
have the picture of that up on the big screen right in front of us.
Picture of it, I
No,
can't
it's really
control
funny.
myself.
oh my God. I can't remember the last time this happened. Sometimes, like, oh fuck, what was it? I walked in on some of my friends watching this movie, and it was just like, it was like a no, you know what it was? It was like Piff and this was not recently. This is like 5 years ago now that I think about it.
Yeah.
It was like Piff and J-Man and maybe Keen, maybe. And they were watching this show called Bone Chillers, which is like Goosebumps on ketamine. And I was making that face the whole time. They're like, what's wrong, Jello? And I was just like, I'm stunned. And like it doesn't happen very often, but I really do just make this face nonstop. And it's something that my dad does too, where it's just like, oh.
I'll admit actually the second most autistic thing tonight. Before we saw Vixen, I practiced
Not any
making
of them
facial
are
expressions in the mirror because I wasn't confident in my ability to be able to
All
evoke,
right, that's pretty
like a
bad.
normal person.
That's pretty cartoon autism. That
It
is
was
very
like,
cartoon,
yeah,
yeah.
right. It's not as bad as shooting up jelly packets secretly in your bathroom, I think, but
Yeah.
like it's pretty bad.
That's pretty bad.
Flair, did you do that before we hung out?
Shooting them up, yeah. I used to keep those diner jelly packets in my purse because I really like them, and I didn't want Vixen to know I was a freak like that. So I went to their bathroom and just like ate like 3 jelly packets like rapid fire, and then like came back
Just
out and was
not
like, hey,
have them in your purse for a little
Well,
while.
because I wanted them.
But
No, I get it.
I fucking wanted them, Jello.
I gotta say something. You're so lucky you're hot.
I'm gonna say that I do. So mean,
you can't say that.
so mean to me. You're just like,
sorry,
you don't
who-
get nowhere without pretty
Excuse you. Have you ever heard of autistic Riz?
Yeah, I'm a Rizzler over here, alright? I'm rolling in bitches, I'm Polly, and I got people clearly lined out the fucking block for me. Clearly.
You do. You have Riz for days. You know what? I will say this. Ori pulls bitches.
I
It's
don't.
wild.
You
We got
actually
Riz.
you do this bit all the
It's
time. where
not
you're
a bit.
You're like, oh, Ori, you're always pulling bitches. I have not pulled a bitch since you.
That's the meanest fucking thing to say to your partner,
mean to
Myth. What
me.
the
You're so
fuck?
mean to me.
Flair, was it you earlier who is like, Jello will just say the most inappropriate shit to people? Yeah, I think
sorry,
that
sure.
crown needs to slide
Yeah.
over.
Give me that. Just give me that.
Jello at
Uh,
least says stuff with like incredibly esoteric similes and shit.
Yeah.
You know?
No, I will describe someone like a lemonade, and I honestly never know how they're gonna react, because to me, usually it will be like an obvious thing. I'm like, everyone notices that, so surely
Yeah.
they must have noticed that about themselves. And like, I must have done it to at least maybe once or twice to Savvy, and like probably 12 or 500 times to Vixen.
Yeah.
but
12 or
like,
500.
One of those
One
two.
of those.
sometimes I'll say something and people be like, wow, I never thought about that in like a positive way. And then like years later, they'll be like, I still remember when you said that. And I'll be like, really? That's weird. I don't remember saying that.
It's like when I was like, oh
happened
yeah,
recently.
the Gangle voice is my actual crying voice. And you're like, no, it's not. Let me describe it to all these people. Ah, damn it.
No, that's brutal.
Fuck.
Yeah, Jello, recently when we did mouthwashing, you paid me one of my favorite compliments I've ever been paid, which was you prefaced it by saying, Savvy, I mean this positively. Of all of my friends, I think you are the most willing to change your opinion based on new information.
You are.
That's a good compliment.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you.
That is a good
I've
compliment.
Fantastic
seen
compliment.
I've seen you like 180 is too strong. I've seen you go from that's a thing I casually remember liking to, oh yeah, that did all happen in that thing and it like, you imagine this would be like me describing something. I've seen like Will do this to you twice. Where it'll be talking about like an old anime. Like one time Will and I were streaming and Will mentioned he like hated Hellsing or something, and you came in and Will was like, Hellsing sucks, and described it, and you were like, yeah, huh, oh my god, I forgot all of that stuff, and you were like, okay, I'm gonna think about this for a little while. And I don't know, that's not something that anyone else I know does.
Thank you.
I don't know how I describe people. I still feel bad that one time Michael was on this call, and it's the first time I've ever talked to this man, and like third word out of my mouth was like, dude, you really seem like you were raised in an attic. Positive, by the way.
You? That's so funny.
Positive.
Listen,
God, that's like a
between basement and
sitcom joke
attic.
that would take 3 seasons for it to hit as hard as it could. That's so funny.
Well, because it was in contrary to like, I feel like I do give basement. So I was categorizing people in my head as attic and basement, but I hadn't like brought this line of thought that I was
You
having
hadn't
in
given
my
this
head
context at
to
all.
anyone
Zero
else.
context.
Came out like absolutely not thinking, just like, man, you're attic.
Well, like it pops in a call. By the way, hey,
Attic.
your
giving
vibe,
attic.
you're giving attic.
Attic. You're giving. It was something like you're giving dusty attic antique. You know.
You said
You're
dusty
you're
attic.
giving this positively.
Wow.
And he said thank you, didn't he?
He did. He was
I mean,
like, "Oh,
Kovac
thank
seems
you."
like someone who you could like. Is that Michael? I assume Michael.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kovac.
Kovac seems like someone who you could like throw an egg at his face and he'd be like, "Oh, thanks.
Oh,
I need more
wow.
protein or
I need more
something."
protein.
I
So like
need more
that
protein today.
tracks.
Yeah. So,
That's
Yeah,
about
like,
right.
Could you? I mean, I'll let you finish first. By all means. It sounds like you were about to carry on the bit.
oh, I was gonna say, I don't know. That's just tends to how I be like. I describe people. I don't know how to be like, oh man, like you're so pretty. I'm just like, hey man, you're giving me 1950s ship before it crashes into an iceberg. Really classy, you know.
Fictional.
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 But yeah, Killer, I wanted to ask if you were to describe us as if we were lemonades, not the way you describe lemonades, as if
Yeah.
we were lemonades.
Oh yeah,
how
please,
would you
let's
describe
go.
us?
So I don't think I'm going to be able to give one to Myth and Ori because I was actually about to say this. I think I'm pretty good at like before I know people pretty intimately, I'm more or less quiet around them because I'm just
Yeah.
like staring eyes emoji in taking a lot of information.
Okay.
And
valid.
I haven't. You two are so weird that you still routinely surprise me. I don't have an archetype in my head for you. I don't,
don't
which
think it
is
will
like
stop.
you should take that as a compliment. That's incredible.
I'm
frankly.
taking.
I take that as.
I'm taking it as a
compliment.
huge
I take it as
compliment.
a
Thank
huge
you. That's
compliment.
awesome.
Yeah.
Freak asses.
Freak asses.
Lamau.
Okay, what are you looking for exactly for like, do you want me to commentate? Do you want me to make a comment about like your energy as though they are lemonades, or if you were a lemonade, this is what you'd taste like? What are you looking for here, Savvy?
Just give me lemonade. Just give me lemonade, but us.
Okay.
Whatever that says to you, Jello. I think that's more important.
Savvy, you're a black cherry lemonade that
Ooh.
has a slight color gradient from the top to the bottom where it's darker at the bottom. And if I see you labeled, I think the label would be a little bit like... How do I describe this? Lemonade doesn't typically look like this, but it's what I'm seeing. A little more like darker and intense. Something you'd see if it were an alcoholic lemonade, probably, but not a normal off-the-shelf lemonade. And I would assume it was going to be really, really sour based on the fact of that and black cherry, and be surprised that it was sweet and had kind of a rounded flavor to it. So that's what I'm going to give you. Let me think for Vixen.
Coming off the Jello lemonade videos especially, I know now. I know Jello facts. That's one of Jello's favorite. Oh yeah.
I was gonna say black cherry lemonade is just kind of one of those
Also, it just
lemonades.
goes fucking hard.
It just goes hard. Yeah.
It's just like a good lemonade flavor.
I am flattered.
No, they're gonna shoot me with lasers. Fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Vixen, you're giving the lemonade that is shot with lasers.
I have to like really think for Vixen, because honestly, like, I know Vixen so much better than like anyone, to the degree that frankly, when I think of most of my friends, even ones I've hung out with repeatedly in person, I don't usually picture their face when I'm thinking about them. Like I've at least seen pictures of Savvy, and I usually just imagine a miasma rather than Savvy himself. But with Vixen has such a vibe, but it's also, and it's like the cool goth vibe is there, but it's not in the lemonade at all because that's just not super the energy we have when we're hanging out. Okay, I'm overthinking that. Let me just...
The goth stuff goes on the outside of the bottle.
It's on the outside.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I feel it. I feel it. I'm vibing.
Let me reset my brain and then like pivot my mental eyeball back to Vixen and see what happens. So look at this.
I shake your brain like a fucking drink.
Magic 8 ball.
Drink.
Oh, god damn it. My brain. Okay. Vixen. Yeah, I'm just gonna vomit out whatever this is. So, I am picturing you as a set of lemonade that can be bought in like a little packet of 6 in like a novelty package. And man, my brain keeps going like Christmas, obviously, but lemon is not a Christmas flavor and is not friends with a single Christmas flavor. So I think the taste part of my brain is not working at all. I see you in like a clear glass, and yeah, weirdly, I'm getting like clear off-white, off-yellow lemonade that very barely fades to blue at the bottom, like a blue raspberry blue, and you drink it, it's like, that doesn't taste like lemonade, but it tastes really fucking good. Like one of those ones that ends up tasting like a Jolly Rancher, surprisingly. Which is, like, if I had to write one that I thought was accurate, not what I think would come out, but that is what is there.
It's cute.
Word.
I don't know. Myth, you're in like a weird little crystal glass that's got like rather than a rounded glass that you can like wrap your hand around evenly like a circle, it's one of those that's got like edges, like a stop sign. It's got like an octagon at the base, or maybe even extras.
Those are some of my favorite.
And
I love those.
it's like a really fancy glass that is like I would make fun of it on a lemonade stream for how expensive it is to buy it for some reason. Like, you'd be like, this lemonade is $38 for one glass of this. And it comes with the glass, but it's $38. And then I drink it and I was like, this is a normal, why is it $38? Again, I don't know if that means anything, and I don't have a clock on either of you yet.
No, I think that's right.
No,
I'll take that.
As Miss Little Guy, I'd say that's like basically exactly what I would say as well.
Word.
Ori, you are a lemonade that... Okay, actually, I have yours exactly.
Okay.
There was a show called The Wubulous World of Dr. Seuss. it's a puppet show about Dr. Seuss. So obviously they have physical props, but they're Seuss shaped. If on the sort of like Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood type main set, heavy quotes, there would be like, I don't know what they'd call it, like the tubular something that rhymes in the back.
Yes.
There'd be like a bunch of pipes and beakers, and then maybe at the bottom it's attached to like a time machine so we can go to different stories or something. You would be lemonade in the tubes that is put there when they construct the set, not
my
meant to
God.
be consumed, and it's there for 3 years until the show is canceled.
Lava lamp of lemonade.
Prop lemonade.
Your
Prop lemonade. Fucking prop lemonade.
I don't know about you, but you are a lemonade that is not meant to be consumed is kind of goes hard, actually.
No,
It's kind of-
no. High fucking honors. Thank you, Jello.
Thank you.
I feel
Jello-
bad that I don't have one for Vixen that's as spicy, but like honestly, I think I'm so comfortable around Vixen. I'm just like, that's a normal glass of lemonade that is good, and I would drink it.
Yeah.
I like that.
Jello, to throw it back at you, I do want to say you're the type of lemonade I find specifically in my uncle's cooler in the garage.
Okay.
And it's like a pretty standard lemonade flavor, but it's like made with like real cane sugar or some shit, where it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a little bit too sweet for me, honestly. But like it feels special because it's at my uncle's house and it's summer.
It comes in a can and it has those
Yeah,
like
it
those
can.
like
You're
the
can.
the
You're
paper
not-
lids
you're
on
not
top of it. You know,
glass.
the really fancy ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. That's a specific lemonade. I'll take that. May I be assigned a soul lemonade? Yes, Flair. Sorry, was someone gonna say something?
I have a slightly different view of Jello lemonade for me. Jello lemonade is lemonade that comes in a glass bottle where when you open it, it gets that satisfying crack, and then you drink it, and its sourness kicks like a fucking mule, but in a way that's kind of awesome, actually.
I'll
Okay,
take both
yeah.
of those. Those are both excellent lemonade reviews. Yeah, I know Flair pretty okay, I would say. Flair also has like a very, very specific visual energy that they promote on themselves, so that makes it themselves. You're a she, they. You're a she, he. Help, fuck. I did it wrong twice. Enjoy your new pronouns. Okay. I'm not a he. Wrong 3 times. Good try. No, that was the worst anyone's ever done it, buddy. You are they, she? I actually didn't know you had they thems in there. Shit.
Shit.
How
Okay.
do I hit this?
There's
Use the caffeine.
move a box.
That's probably. Oh, this fucking thing's right here. Okay.
Oh.
Okay, Flair, I
Cool
have
brand.
yours. You are a lemonade at in an outdoor backyard party for a child's birthday who's about 9 or 10. And the lemonade is, they're very brave at this party. They're serving it to the kids in like glass instead of plastic red Solo cups. And the glass has these little decorative strawberries on the side of it, and I'm picturing them made of glass, like they're not like a vinyl sticker or something. They're actually part of the glass, and they've got like pink bendy straws in them, and the lemonade is nice. I don't really have a more specific description for the flavor.
I'm pressing triangle. Am I stupid?
Am I, in fact?
Is there something if you run down the wires? No, I guess you can't go that way.
No, this is the way I'm trying to go. I know the triangle's grayed out, but why? Oh.
Well.
Okay. I had to interact with that again. I see.
Yummy wires.
Game has a little bit of a problem with me understanding what the fuck it is. Or like, I'll be like, oh, I gotta find a box. And it's like, okay, where are the logical places a box would be? And it's like, no, idiot, there's a square robot right here that you can bring over here. And I'm like, okay.
Idiot.
Fuck.
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 It's never what I expect it to be.
Those are the lemonade assignments. I'm trying to like remember weird critical hit things I've said, because like I do feel really bad whenever I say something to someone and then they're like, oh my god, that's so true, but in like a bad way. I was like, I didn't want that.
I have
Well,
one
no.
that I had something that I said to a coworker once, which I completely interpreted in my brain as a nice thing to say.
Mhm.
Everyone that I have talked to about it and everyone that I have told about it has gone, no, Sav, that's not, no, it isn't. And I feel bad because I was at work once and there was this, and one of my coworkers, she was very, like, the only way like I can describe her is that she was very like very plucky and like kind of a very like very much like about her looks and like not like full valley girl or anything, but she was very plucky and upbeat and very like, you know, specific about how she looked every day. And she just had the vibe of like a bird, right? And I said to her at one point, you give me the vibes of a pigeon or a magpie. And everyone went and like was like, that's not a nice thing to say. And I was like, but I like pigeons and magpies.
No,
'cause
I
don't
would-
think
I'd-
that
But
the
I would
most
take it
people
as a
consider
compliment.
pigeons pests.
I like
No.
I see what you're going for. If you said dove, it would have been fine and meant the same fucking thing.
Yeah, because it's the same fucking bird, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you had said like a pretty bird that, you know, like takes really good care of itself, they probably would have been like, aw. But you said pigeon or magpie, and that has specific connotations.
Aren't magpie pretty?
I thought
I mean, they
magpie were
are, but
pretty.
usually when you call someone a magpie, you mean that they collect shit or like they're like a hoarder.
But they're thieving or they like are pernickety, I've since learned. But I like magpies. I
do
like
too.
pigeons. I've always enjoyed birds. And
It's
so
just
like
not the common way that those animals are used as comparisons.
This, you know, maybe like I'm like different, but like
Maybe
I
I'm
have a lot of
different.
friends who give me like compliments like that, or people in my life who have, and I normally take them complimentary, but that is because at some point I decided I am never going to assume something is meant negatively unless they say it like in a mean way. You know what I mean? So people just like be walking up to me and they'd be like, "Oh man, Ori, you're so moldy," and I'm like, "Thank you. That's really cool for you to notice all the mildew in the moist area in which I grow."
I said something like that to you when I saw you last.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck you said to
You
me.
were
You roasted
moldy?
me for like a day
No.
and a half.
No.
I wasn't moldy. It was something like that though. It was very
something like that where I felt the need to be like, this is a compliment.
This is
what
a
I'm about
it's
to say.
strange. Yeah.
I promise this is a compliment.
Honestly, the best
You little
compliment
freak.
you gave me over the like little hangout sesh is I was talking to you about streaming because it's new and I don't do much else. And you were like, you know, for your PNG tuber design, Ori, your voice looks like it comes out of it. And I was
Yeah,
like,
I did say that.
I actually take that as a high compliment because I did design it
looks
based
like
off of what I look
Looks
my voice
it
comes out
should,
of it.
Yeah, like the voice matches the picture.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, that's good because I literally just based it off of what I kind of look like when I don't dye my hair.
Fact.
I found the main control computer.
Hell yeah.
We gotta turn them on. Okay.
It's data time, baby.
It's time to turn on computers.
Ooh, I've
Robofuckers
got
be like,
so many gigabytes.
This is the year. It's 2025 supposed to be the year we can fuck robots.
yeah,
Where
true.
are they?
Where are they?
Where are they?
You guys haven't started yet?
Oh shoot, we're behind!
Hey, Flair, I responded to your T assumption. It was great. It's in the chat. It's there.
It's there.
Got a key. Accident.
I do see it as well.
That's it.
If that helps you, Flare, you're not being gaslit.
Okay, no, I gotta turn on these computers, but I also have to knock these mugs off this table.
Yeah, of course you do.
Imperative.
I hate doing
Imperative.
these videos.
Why? Do they hurt?
They're just like tedious and kind of boring.
Yeah, that makes sense. Busy work.
Aperture science ass area.
I thought you were
Yeah,
just saying
right.
amateur ass. All right.
No, I'm playing a video game, Jello.
What?
What?
How long has that been happening?
I know, it's crazy.
I thought we were just watching real videos of a cat fucking around.
I feel like, is there anyone else in chat who I know well enough to give a lemonade? I'm gonna give one to Lovey, even though I wouldn't say I know Lovey nearly as well as I know Flair, because I can see one for Lovey, which is this is such a silly glass I'm imagining, but I would be so tickled to be served this lemonade. So I'm picturing like functionally a tall test tube like glass. It's not a test tube, it's got a flat bottom, but like just big enough to fit a little more width than a pencil. And it's like 7 inches tall. And a tiny little glass like that. And then at the top, because I so strongly associate you with your little Sona, I'm picturing like either like eye emojis or just like little glasses, like a little guy eyeballs at the very top, as if to say hello. And then inside the drink is blue. It's like a blue lemonade. You do, Lovey, you give juice box vibes. That's also super accurate.
When I was a kid, they called me the juice box.
Oh yeah, the googly eye concoction. Yes. I don't think I know anyone else who's currently in chat well enough. Like, I recognize names, but...
You gotta know some.
I think I spent like a good hour in my stream yesterday giving everyone personas.
I was about to be like, what's my persona? And I went, wait.
Wait.
Give yourself one.
Listen,
System is locked.
I feel...
Mm.
I feel so confident in my not a furry, but furry ally energy of like, yeah, like a goat, I guess. I don't know. Never drawn it.
Word.
Probably a goat.
I can see goat. Otherwise,
goat.
I feel like you're a large animal, but one that could get killed.
No, I agree. That's just
you know
such a
what I
funny
mean?
way to phrase it.
Like you're a large prey animal.
Like a
Holy
like
shit.
a bison.
Yeah,
You-
like a bison. Like pack tactics might take you down, bro. But like, you know, you definitely give herbivore.
There was a thing you could interact with in the cabinet that you knocked the thing in front of over.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I see.
Also the one that you just left the room of.
Yeah. I get it.
You're very near the end of the game, by the way.
I figured.
You are.
This feels very end of the game. It's just the game is like, hey, there's like little squares that you can like get and plug into things. So I saw the little console and I was like, I gotta find a little square, and I was looking for the little square and I couldn't. There wasn't one.
Yeah, you're running into a lot of the same things that hit me.
Where I'm just like, you've established game mechanics at me, and now there's different ones, and they're not necessarily more difficult to pull off or anything. They're just different. So I'm like, what the fuck? Why? Where's the last one?
Oh, what the heck?
What persona is Vixen? Hilariously, I never had a deer.
Raccoon.
I had a raccoon OC. I never had a persona that was a raccoon.
You're like an urban creature. You're like a raccoon or a possum or something that's monochromatic but still has multiple things on it, and something that could have stylized lidded eyes that would be accentuated by spots around the eyes or black and white on the head somewhere.
I can see that. There's something about you, like if I had to animal tag you, there is an elegance that I feel like whatever animal you have has to possess a little bit more.
You give Wolf. You give Wolf. I'm not just saying this
for
as Wolf
sure.
maxing. I've thought this my whole life. You give Wolf.
This is wolf
I've
maxing.
thought this
We walk
before I
up
was
to
Wolf
every person
maxing.
and go, man, you're giving wolf.
No!
My persona when I was dating a furry was a bat.
Yeah, that's
Ooh, yeah, I can see
extremely
that.
you.
Yeah. That's,
Good
see,
one.
that's the
Yeah,
elegance I'm
word,
talking
yeah.
about, though. Like, you technically could be a pest, but, like, I don't know, there's something elegant about that.
You technically could be a pest, but like, you
That's a
know.
pest to some people.
Just pest? Sounds like you're not as good as animal that gets fucking killed. Like
Animal
me.
that could get killed.
Yeah, you're
Come
giving
on,
pest, Jello's giving killed.
I love you are a large animal, but one that could get killed. Which is just
So
such a
fucking funny.
way to say it.
Where's
the vibe of, like,
is
you
the
could-
cabinet for this
You
one?
could feed a family,
know.
you know?
You could be a family.
You know, Savvy, I tried to mentally assign you one, even though you already have one. And hilariously, my brain supplied little circus seal on a circus ball with face paint that is a monkey face paint on its face. Even in the fantasy, not quite a monkey.
Like, it's this one, but where's the little cabinet? I don't see anything interactable. Am I?
No, I remember this being a problem for me too.
So I already did this one. Is it? No.
Can you jump on keyboards to turn shit off and on?
It's a good idea.
Oh, like over here.
You know what? I think it might be over here somewhere.
If it's completely like not attached, I'm gonna be really mad.
I feel like there's something. I remember something stupid and annoying about these central consoles.
Yeah, I got stuck on exactly this one, I think. For like a while. For like 45 minutes.
I don't know. Is it in one of the garbage cans? Can you knock them over? Because you could do something on the other side. Maybe
Is
that's
this the
just jumping
SSN?
Yeah, is there a great ball in there?
Ball in here?
Yeah, get a little closer to the. Am I insane?
Come on.
Huh, okay.
You know who's got 2 great balls? Some guy in Pokemon.
Hey.
Hey.
Statistically, yes.
Yeah.
Good thing this alarm doesn't actually do anything. Nobody's coming.
Top 5 biggest turnoffs. Alarms.
Alarms.
Yeah, you know, hasn't happened, but I will say, fucking, and then a fire alarm going off, that would not do it for me. I would be
Yeah.
Not
very annoyed.
it definitely
Dude, the
sucks.
alarm is going off.
What?
Oh,
Man.
it's up here?
It's up here.
Oh, it's up here. What the fuck? Why is it up here? The other
fun.
two were at
Oh, what the
ground
fuck?
level. I'm
Crack
mad.
that shit.
You were saying it's right here. I was looking at it and I still wasn't seeing it.
Dude, I'm gonna be honest, I can't get it up unless while we're in the bedroom an Amber Alert goes off on my phone.
Jesus Christ. All right, here you go, man.
There you go,
I
man.
need to hear hurricane and tornado sirens in order to come.
Sorry, I guess I should specify that in Texas you get Amber Alerts for things that aren't missing children, so it's a little less weird. I got a lot of Amber Alerts when I was in Texas, and a couple times Blue Alerts when they were like, a cop stubbed his toe 700 miles from you.
Man, this is such an emotional fucking ending here, and I'm just like, I'm a cat.
You're a
I'm a
cat.
cat.
This cat
Meow,
doesn't
meow.
understand anything that's fucking happening right now.
I was doing the same shit at Oreo when I played it.
Oh,
Look
he's
at the fucking
dead.
cat.
The
Bye,
cat
little
doesn't
guy.
know.
Cat doesn't give a fuck, man. Oh. Toy broken. That sucked.
Toy broken.
Oh, that's a friend.
I choose to believe the cat isn't sad, but is just excited to finally be off duty.
Yeah,
Taking
the
a nap.
cat's like, oh, fucking finally, this guy
I'm
shut
so
the fuck
tired.
up.
Nap time.
Cat wants to go outside and see his cat friends. People told me I was going to be emotionally destroyed by this ending, but I'm actually a little
What?
pissed.
Oh. Nothing
I'm a
bad
little
happens
pissed
to
that
the
people, like, put this cat through so much turmoil.
Wait, we haven't reached the part where they execute 20 deer on screen.
Oh, then I'll be
Imagine.
upset. Wow, the robots get to see the sun. Cool. Anyway, I'm a cat. Let me leave.
I love it when people sound like me streaming games. It's funny.
Oh no.
I don't know why it takes out those robots, by the way.
They're anti.
So
they're
those are the
anti-solar.
evil ones.
Anti-solar
Yeah.
powered.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
They're powered by
anti-solar power.
darkness.
They're powered by darkness.
Bro, we're gonna get out of this. We're gonna get out of
They're
Hope Speak
destroyed by
Academy with this
UV
one.
light.
That's a smart way to think of that.
Oh, that's just to lay back down. I can't pick him up.
No,
Okay.
you don't.
He's dead.
Yeah, you don't
dies.
need
He's
to.
dead.
This cat ain't me. They're not playing with the corpses.
But Vixen, you get to
Sorry.
slowly watch the thing open.
Yeah, it's opening. Am I supposed to do something about it?
You can look with your eyeballs.
Yeah.
Cool.
Isn't that cool?
Just watch.
Shit's
What if-
falling in.
What if coincidentally a big fucking meteor
Came in right now. That'd be so cool.
They're like, this is why we built the fucking ceiling.
the
Oh,
meteor would happen exactly this day, and you fucking.
You fucked it up.
And this
I'm
cat.
The
Kill
cat
me.
If
doesn't
they
care.
don't show me reuniting with my cat friends, I'm gonna be a little mad.
They do.
The cat
Don't
still doesn't
worry.
care.
Okay.
There's
just
a
gonna
little
be a
more
n-
not just you, cat, that happens.
I always wanted this to be one of those games which are, you know, like it's a big thing in games right now where it's like, actually you were the villain the whole time. You opening
shouldn't
the
have done
hole
that,
killed
Cat.
everyone. You just didn't know you were the villain.
What a fucking insane story to be like, yeah, we were trapped in this thing for like years and years and years, and then a fucking cat
cat
got into the control
Fucking
room,
cat.
and now
Fucked
we're all
everything up.
out.
Ugh, I'm hungry.
How
Get
hungry?
food.
Me. I'm trying to evoke cat lovers. Hungry,
Mm.
feed
Mm.
me. Brown, brown.
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 Wow.
Wow. It's the
That
sky.
sure is the sun.
I love the Windows 1998 screen.
Vixen, look down. I want to see the city. What is the city?
Whoa.
Look at
That's
that.
pretty cool.
It's in a fucking closed wall, just like every fucking anime isekai city you've ever seen in your life. They all look like this.
No, there's
We
a
truly
cliff,
were
it's more
astray.
effort.
Stray is really about the friends we made along the way.
Our friend is dead.
Oh,
Yeah.
well.
Oh well.
He watched his whole family die. He probably didn't want to be alive anymore anyway.
Brutal. I did.
Well, he's a human, and now he's trapped in a fucking, you know, like one of those little vision fucking, what are they called? Where you put the little reel in and you go
Viewfinders?
click, click. Yeah, he was stuck in a viewfinder. You think that's a good life for him?
That is the
This is
second
the-
time this week that a viewfinder has been brought up by two disparate friendship groups of mine. Did
This
something
is the
happen?
more humane thing to do to him, is to let him die rather than be a viewfinder for the rest of his life.
I haven't
don't know
thought
how
of
to tell you
viewfinders
this.
since the 90s.
everyone in this friend group is actually from your other friend group. We've been pretending this whole time. You only have one friend group, and we all love viewfinders. This is the big reveal.
I thought you were gonna say, and we all love you, which is why we pretended to be a second friend group.
We were like, I literally can't
Right.
get enough of this guy.
We gotta make a second friend
I
group.
made a second personality just so I could hang out with this guy more often. Weird but flattering, I guess.
I guess.
It's like
Oh,
Aloha.
look
the
at
other-
that slow blink.
Aloha the other day was doing a bit where he was like, what if it turned out that every viewer on the channel was just a sock puppet account run by me? And it's like, Vix and I at the same time were like, I think I'd be flattered. It's like,
Yeah.
it's like so much effort.
God, one of the screens turned on. What
Wow.
does it mean?
What is it?
Oh, you'll have to find out in the sequel. Unstray.
2 strays.
Bahamut.
Yeah,
Homestuck.
that was all right.
You did it.
Yeah.
2 streams.
Little cat game, 2 streams.
Yeah, finished it. I'm a
Continues
game
to be the
finisher.
gamer.
Good job.
You're such a gamer.
You should call yourself like something to do with how you complete games. And, you know, like,
Yeah,
you're like
Finisher.
the finisher.
The finisher.
Yeah.
Finisher.
you should be Vixen VTuber the finisher.
The finisher.
Hmm.
Was this game ever gonna get a sequel? I mean, if it does, I wouldn't
No.
expect it anytime soon. It's only been a couple of years.
Why would
Yeah.
they make a sequel to this?
Because the screen turned on and my controller vibrated. It's a hook.
I don't know. Maybe you're the guy who made The Last of Us.
Yeah.
And then there would be a second cat that was a stray, and that's sad.
Yeah.
No,
We'd
then
be
that'd be a
making
remake
noise for it.
already. That'd be a remake already, a remaster.
I'm waiting to see another cat.
Where's the cat?
I swear there's at least a chunk where you get to see a bunch of cats running around. Maybe they took it out because it was too good.
Best part.
Best part of the game couldn't stick around. I had to
There
save that
better
for the
be a
sequel.
cat post-credit scene. Swear to
now-
God.
Made me a liar. And I'm not a liar. That's like my whole thing.
What if I turn you into wood and then put some strings in between your supports?
Yeah, can I tell you my beef with fucking Pinocchio?
Yeah. I've never seen Pinocchio. Is this Pinocchio spoilers?
No, also
You've never seen Pinocchio?
no, that's not Pinocchio. Pinocchio
Is
is
this
like
Pinocchio
it's like a
spoilers?
fable. You don't need to see it.
Is Pinocchio the one
There's
that
so many options for retellings of Pinocchio.
Wait, but is Pinocchio the one with the 3 blind mice and Moby Dick?
The 3 blind mice are not in Pinocchio, but there is a
Okay.
whale named
There is a
Monster.
wale. It's not Moby
Alright.
Dick.
Alright,
So,
I thought
okay.
that was
Moby Dick is from Moby Dick, funny enough.
So Pinocchio is, you know, the most iconic thing in Pinocchio is that when he lies, his nose gets longer because it's like an interesting visual indicator of lying. To
Yeah,
the degree
that I'm
that
aware.
there's like emojis about it and stuff. And that happens, I think, one time in Pinocchio. Like the fact it's not a story about not learning to lie. It's like that's like the blue fairy gives Pinocchio like multiple like trials, and Pinocchio engages with multiple things, and only one time does he lie and his nose gets long, and it's like, don't lie, and then he never does again. Like, it's not the crux of the story. I find it very weird that that chunk is what got pop culture osmosized. You know?
Okay, yeah, no, totally.
There was no post-credit scene.
There wasn't.
I did not get to see the cat reunite with other cats.
I'm sorry, I thought there was, like, genuinely.
What the
Maybe-
fuck? I
I
don't
think-
care about the cat's friendship with the dead viewfinder. I wanted my cat to get back to his cat friends.
I was trying not to say anything, but I remember there being something more. Maybe it was because you didn't 100% it.
I think it's because you didn't 100% it. I'm gonna be real with you.
Oh,
I think you need to
I beat it.
100% it.
I beat it first before 100%ing it too, and I don't know, maybe don't
they just
100%
took out
it.
the
It's a
good
bad time.
No, I'm not gonna 100%
I
it.
don't.
I can't believe this shit.
I'm sorry.
Oh, Meow.
Moxie's been under my chair this entire time.
That's
Uh-huh,
how
I'm
upset
Moxie.
she had to
Yeah.
run to the nearest cat to look at it.
Sorry.
Hi, the nearest cat.
Can't believe this shit.